Disclaimer: this video is for entertainment purposes only. It is fully protected under Fair Use Laws, Section 107, Statute Number 17 of the Copyright Act of 1976, which allows for criticism, commentary, teaching, and research of copyrighted materials. Title 17 provides penalties for the deliberate misrepresentation of copyright infringement. Persons, agencies, and attorneys filing a false or frivolous Digital Millennium Copyright Act DMCA complaint may be subject to civil liability. Enjoy the show, everyone.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Mandela Effects After Dark. I am your host, Sandy Diva, and joining me, as always, is Splatter420 and Real or Not For Real Ever Josh. How are you guys tonight?
Okay.
Doing good.
Guys, first, you know what we have to do. It's a birthday weekend. Happy birthday, Splatter.
Oh,
Happy
Yay.
birthday.
We're doing it. Happy birthday, Splatter.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
Did you have a nice birthday, Splatter?
yeah.
Yeah? Oh, that's
Okay.
good. Well,
Well,
glad
my
you had
team
a
could have won for me today. That would have helped, but they
That
lost.
would have helped. They did win last week, so
Yeah, but it's all the playoffs, and now we're gone. We're done.
yeah. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's the way it goes, right?
Yeah, I know. But that does stink. I'm so sorry.
But it would have been better if they won. Definitely, I would have, obvious.
Yeah. I agree. You're getting happy birthdays in the chat from Daniel,
Yeah, let's
Cy,
do that. Some
Astro
woohoos.
Fugitive, Kimberly F. I can get her
Thank
on
you,
the screen.
everybody.
And I'm writing their names down for a shout out. Give me a second.
Splat
Here we
Earth.
go.
That's hilarious.
What is?
This Dominion guy thought my name was Splat Earth.
Oh. Hey, maybe another reality. Wow, there's still birthdays. Hard to find a cake that big. It's Dr. Bob's Nightmare.
Yeah.
Let's look at all that missing around 58 candles.
Sweet.
Side with cupcakes and cakes. Ronan the Voice, hello with a happy birthday.
How many candles?
58.
Oh,
I'm
I guess
making
that's
you
close
younger. No, he said it was 58 short.
enough.
Hello. All right, let me do the shout out before I start saying hello to the new people coming in. First in the chat tonight, we had Super Mario Brothers 3. I haven't said that in so long. Followed by Go Kart Bob, Kenraz, Daniel Riffle is here, Astro Fugitive, Who Cares, Jessica F, Blue Pac-Man 13, FAP, David aka Logan Freeman, Golden Sky, Richard Minnick, Damian R, The Mind, Dr. Bob's Nightmare, Kimberly F, Ronan the Voice, Rodney Letman. Did I miss anyone? Tristan Trouble 11, hello. Just Tristan Trouble. There we go. You're not new, Damien. You've been here. I know your name. All right, guys. So we have we're going to be reacting to a lot of stuff tonight. They're shorter things, but before we get to the video stuff about time speeding up, multiverses, and all that jazz, we have some stuff I have to show you. Okay? Yes,
Right.
you. Yes, you. All right, we're going to start with something that Hellcat76 sent. And I need your opinion on this. I don't think it is, but I do have an alternative theory why that is. I have a lot to read here. So
Oh.
let's see. Josh?
Yeah.
There we go. So yeses and nos in the chat, please. The fourth Wiseman is here. Hello. Let me write the fourth Wiseman down. Okay. Gen X is a Mandela effect in the making. What do you guys think, just by the title? I got you the fourth Wiseman. I see you. Happy birthday, young man, says Ken Rass. All right. Example after example of Gen X being completely forgotten by the media has convinced me that my generation may be an example of a Mandela effect in the making. I'm imagining a Reddit thread in the future in which someone demands, oh great, I have to cough. Sorry. Okay, so imagining a Reddit thread in the future in which someone demands proof that a thing called Gen X ever existed, and it would be hard to come by. On the other hand, there are plenty of cultural artifacts that testify to the complete non-existence of the cohort. For instance, demographic specialist Paul Taylor's 2014 book, The Next America, Boomers, Millennials, and the Looming Generation Showdown, completely omits the middle child from the title. That's fine. I don't have the time or energy for showdowns anyway. And right there, I think that's why. I'll get to that in a minute. There's also this tweet by political commentator and former presidential advisor David Gergen that really screams, whatever you do, don't give the baton to those weirdos in Gen X. Or at least that's what I'm reading in the absence. Can you scroll down a little bit? Thank you, right there. So it says right there, baby boomers have been running the country for nearly 3 decades. Some successes, a number of disappointments. It's time to pass the baton to younger generations, millennials and Gen Z. Please join us for a conversation tonight on CNN and AC Cooper about my new book on the subject. You can read the response of Gen Xers to the omission in the Huffington Post article. They resonate with the quintessential whatever that defines an age group who grew up with little to no adult supervision. So the article goes on to say, people have a tendency to differentiate strongly between generations. Baby boomers are seen as out of touch. Millennials are thought of as lazy and entitled. And if I remember correctly, that is what they said about us, Gen X. Lazy and entitled. They called us that. They called us the failure generation. Like, we were going to be the first generation that failed at being adults. Anyway. And Gen Z is seen as frivolous and social media obsessed. Despite the common discourse, the research into differences between generational cohorts' personality traits have been very limited. This study sought to understand these differences utilizing the big 5 personality traits: consciousness, agreeableness, neuroticism, extroversion, and openness to experience. I would add narcissism to that as well. To be fair, Gen X is mentioned in the actual study cited, but in terms of leaving a breadcrumb in pop culture, we're missing. I don't have an actual beef about this. I do find it interesting, however, what it is that makes Gen X so forgettable. And if we do become a Mandela effect, do we all disappear, like the cornucopia from the Fruit of the Loom logo, which I swear was really there once upon a time? Or do we get corralled in with baby boomers or millennials? That's what it would be. Ew, I mean, millennials are alright, but I'm too old to land on that side of things. And I'm just not willing to exit this life as a boomer. Not cool. That's why I've decided to add a classic Gen X was here stamp to everything I do from now on. I'm leaving breadcrumbs to make sure I get to stay where I belong. In the shadows with all the other weirdos of my age. Feel free to use it if you too want to avoid becoming a Mandela effect tragedy. Now, I believe this is satire. Okay? I really do. It's a satire article. But the point is, we are forgotten a lot. And I believe it's because we just don't give a damn. Okay? Our generation just does not care. We don't want to be involved in that stupidness. And we get forgotten because we're quiet. unless you're going to specific channels that talk about Gen X, you don't hear about Gen X because we don't give a crap about the generation crap. You know, it's just, it is what it is. Just don't call us boomers because that's not what we are.
Hey,
But do you think it's a Mandela? I don't think it's a Mandela in the making. I just think, you know, millennials don't use their brains all the time and, you know, forget that we existed because I think they think we're millennials, personally. I think they lump us in with millennials or boomers. That's what they're doing. They're lumping us in with boomers or millennials. If it's a younger millennial, I think they're lumping us in with boomers. And if it's an older millennial, they probably lump us in with the millennials. And not to mention, they've invented Xennial now. Anyone born from like 78 to 80 is a Xennial, which is a Gen X person on the cusp of millennial. What?
nothing. Just never heard of that before.
Yeah, it's people who want to be special. So, you know, they're on the cusp of the generations. I just
Well, I'm on
see.
the end of the boomers, so I just think, just
Mhm.
I'm on
And
the border.
who cares? Username is exactly how I feel. Who cares? Who cares if they remember us? Who cares if we're talked about? You know,
Yeah.
I really don't. I don't care.
Didn't make one bit of difference to me.
Exactly. But
Boomexer, yeah.
boomexer, a bookser, a boxer. You call yourself a boxer. I'm a 70-year-old. No, you're 77-zer. 77-zer. You're a Gen Xer. 1980 is the cusp year. It's if you're born in 80, sometimes you're a Gen X, sometimes you're millennial. Depending on who's telling you. Hello, Grand Toy Richard and Parody Mike. What just happened there with that autocorrect? That was ridiculous. So yeah, I thought it was an interesting article because I totally believe it's satire. Speedy Romans, hello. But you know,
Yeah.
Hellcat asked me a question, I'm answering it. I don't think it's a future Mandela, but it's true that we are forgotten a lot. And I really think it's just because we don't care to be acknowledged. In that way, at least.
You never know.
Get off my lawn, says Grandpa Richard. Yes, 65 to 80. But depending on who you ask, like the charts move the years all the time. Depending on who you ask. Sometimes I've seen 80 with millennials, and sometimes I've seen them with Gen X. The Mothman is here. Hello. And, oh, we have the carpool coming in. Old carpool sticker. We're back to normal stuff. Welcome to the carpool. We got Mel WD40. We got Tim Mothman. Anyone else? Little Cam 51. Grand Tour Richard, did you come in with them? Yep, carpool has arrived. Just in time, so we're just starting. Sonia Galactic, welcome.
They know they're the carpool. That's funny.
Yep, they do. Richard Minnick is here. Yep, I got you already. Got Ronan.
Woohoo!
All right, guys, we have a lot to cover tonight. So, a couple shows ago, I promised to show something. All right, so I've talked about the GATE program,
Oh, yeah. Okay.
and originally I created images using AI of my recurring dream, which could very well be related to the GATE program, and it was about a mall. And now everybody's talking about the mall. in the GATE program, which is weird because I talked about it first because that was my recurring dream. And I made AI images of what the dream looked like, and it was never quite right. I got it right, so I wanted to share it with you, just so I had a record of it. So these were the original photos. I have you on the screen, Splatter. The original photos, I mean, it was like dark hallways through an empty mall with light coming in. I couldn't see where the light was coming from, but it was coming from up. Okay? Go to the next one. There was always an arcade inside this mall because it was the 80s stuff. And I felt like there was a roller rink there too. All right, stop here, Splatter. The next image is almost to a T what, like a part of my dream that I would see that I remember. It's almost to a T. The thing in the center would have been bigger. Like I wouldn't have seen the full circle. It would have been more like just like a curve, but I knew it was a circle in the center. So if you just enlarge the circle in the center, that is exactly my dream. Next image. So this is exactly, so I would have been riding my bike right next to the railing, and I'd see the arcade off to the right, and I knew I was heading towards the roller rink, and I was traveling up. So this wouldn't be like just a circle, it would be like a spiral moving up. Mm-hmm. But other than that, it being like if you made it bigger and made like the ramp go up so it's a spiral, that's exactly my dream. Like that part of it. And I just wanted to share that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. And then another thing, I know Mandela is done, but a little update to the Lost Boys. Arguably, the most famous scene from the Lost Boys is the trestle scene. The scene where Michael flies for the first time, passing out as he drops and awakening in bed as if it were a dream. We all remember that, right?
Yep.
I mean, this isn't a Mandela. This is just a tidbit that I wanted to add to the folder from last night, the other night. That scene was filmed on a 12-foot high trestle, which has been converted into a walking path in current times. And it's in Santa Clarita. So for me, let me just read it so it doesn't get confusing. I just wanted to share this info so we had a record of it in case anything else becomes altered. I think I describe it on the next slide. Next. No, I didn't. Okay, so listen. I'm going to try to explain it as least confusing as possible. In this reality, the town in the movie is Santa Carla, and it's filmed in Santa Cruz. Okay? In our past, it was Santa Clara, not Santa Carla. And in many people's past, it was just Santa Clara filmed in Santa Cruz. But in my past, okay, it was filmed in Santa Clarita. It was Santa Clara, but it was filmed in Santa Clarita. In this reality, Santa Clarita is a landlocked town about an hour away from Santa Cruz. Okay? And up until yesterday, when I found this, Santa Clarita had nothing to do with the film anymore. So in my past, it was filmed in Santa Clarita, not Santa Cruz. And Santa Clarita had nothing to do with the film in this reality until today or yesterday, I should say. Now, the trestle scene was filmed in Santa Clarita, more than an hour away from Santa Cruz. So I find that odd. that of all places for this trestle to be, it was in Santa Clarita, and that they traveled an hour just to do the trestle scene.
Yeah, that's
Find it
interesting.
odd? It is.
Very, very odd.
Why would they go all that way, an hour out to film that location? Right? Exactly. And it's Santa Clarita, the town that I remember them filming the movie in, which is now Santa Cruz. So, just wanted to point that out. I just thought it was an interesting sync. Cali is weird for sure, Sonia. I agree.
Yeah.
That
I
is
agree.
a shifty movie. I agree to that too. Damien says, in my reality, it was filmed in Santa Claus. So this is just showing you pictures of the filming versus the trestle today.
Huh.
It was a train trestle back then. Now it's not. And then the next ones are comparisons. It's dark, I know. The movie is dark. But you can see by the beams, like there's 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5 beams. You can see them right there. So they're showing you it is the trestle. And then there's another one like that too. Hello, Tellum. Hello, Flat Six. We got carpool stragglers.
Backseaters.
Backseaters. Hello, Cursero. Good to see you. And again, you can see it's a wooden walking path now. They've gotten rid of the tracks. And that's all. All right, Splatter. I can't see what's back there, so just pull up what's after. What's next in the list? I haven't even given you guys the videos yet.
What? Okay, you already did the gate thing?
Yeah.
Huh?
Okay. Residue.
The residue.
Oh, absolutely, tell him.
That's funny to see. Open it up in the spotter's B-Day show residue.
Yep.
Uh,
Yep. It's just some random stuff. I had something for Jose, but he's not here. Okay, here we go. So credit Daniel Riffle in the chat. He found this in his Bible, and it blew my mind. Now, I've covered Jumpin' Jehoshaphat, right?
Yeah.
And now it's Jehoshaphat. Except in his Bible, it's Jehoshaphat. Jehoshaphat. That's what how they're saying it's pronounced. F-A-W-T. Jehoshaphat. Since when is P-H-A-T pronounced fought? This blew my mind. Next one. I got this for Jose. This is a mural across the street from the church that I used to go to as a child where I was baptized. And it's got a red sun, like Jose remembers. But also, check out the sunflowers. They're stars. They're 6-point stars.
Yep.
I thought that was weird. So, I wanted to point that out. This, I want to point out, this is making the rounds on the internet. Be prepared. It sounds like a lot of people are going to be doing this. I don't suggest anyone do this. I think this is absolutely dumb. Don't work from November 25th to December 2nd. Yeah, don't work. Don't earn any money. They want to do a blackout with no spending. They think that this is going to change the world, and it's not, because you would need everyone, every single person to do this.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
It's not happening.
Right.
So I recommend you don't do it, and I recommend you be prepared just in case stupid things happen around you. Hey, lovey love. I just wanted to give everyone a heads up because I saw that going around everywhere.
That's stupid.
Yeah, I'm gonna work an extra 5 minutes each one of those days just to spite him.
All right, we can continue. I don't remember what's in here besides that. Oh, yes or no in the chat. I forgot to ask this on Mandela. Have you ever heard of raffles? Because everyone I have asked has never seen these before. Craft raffles. Yes or no in the chat. Has this always been in your reality? Hello, salad. They were around at least to the through the 90s. 80s and 90s. I don't know about 70s. Not in Australia. Probably not.
They do seem
No to
familiar
raffles.
me. Yeah.
What did you say, Splatter?
I said they do seem familiar to me.
Sai has heard about them.
Yeah, I think I have too. I mean, I think I have.
Never, says Richard Minnick. Hell no, says Damien. I remember those, says Tim Mothman. So does Dr. Bob's Nightmare.
Yeah, I'm not the only one.
Not a thing, says Tristan. Just toffee apples for telling. Use them once, says Tim Mothman. It could just be that we missed them. Ronan says yes, something like that. I use fruit roll-ups to make my own raffles now, says Dr. Bob.
Yeah, might as well.
Heck no, says Astral.
Yeah, I can't imagine it would stick to the apple very good. And you just be like peeling it off with every bite, right?
I mean, it would make more sense to do that than pop it in the microwave to melt it. But my guess would be that it's going to be the chewy type. It's not the same consistency. It's not going to taste as good.
Put an apple in the microwave.
Yeah, to melt the caramel.
Oh, wow.
Like for like 10 seconds. And then you let them cool. But that, Mel has seen them. But
Take the nutrition right out of the
that
apple.
does not, it doesn't look appealing to me.
Next,
I don't know.
if there is. Yeah.
Yeah, this is another picture of them.
Well, it's just another more apple.
Yeah. I'm sorry. And also, there was something weird about this picture. Does anyone see it? I have never seen now written where new would be. Can you zoom in on that, Splatter?
Yeah, now.
Now. Shouldn't that be new? I don't know. That's weird. I mean, it's possible I just missed them. But we just missed them, Josh. You know?
Yeah, maybe.
But I've never seen them before.
Yeah, that kind of seems different because it's now with fresh caramel, whatever. Yeah, but just plain now.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that would make sense if it was like a previous product that added something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Astral says, in this reality, they tell you what to do. Now. Buy it now.
Yeah, okay. No.
All right, what's next on the list?
I don't know. Let me go back.
Time speeding up.
Oh, yes. All right. So this is a video clip. I didn't want to show the whole video because it's like AI afterwards. So I just saved the part that I wanted to show from this YouTube channel. It's like Jason A, I think it is. The credit is Jason A. There we go. Let's get you on the screen.
Does it really feel like the pandemic was 5 years ago?
No, honestly, no.
I don't think it seems like it's been 5 years. I'm surprised you even said that.
It feels like it was yesterday.
No. Oh, really? Feels like 10.
Does it really feel like the passage of time has kind of changed since the pandemic?
Yes.
My life 1 month before the pandemic feels like it was like 6 months ago, but also a lifetime ago.
I remember like still being in middle school when the pandemic happened, and now I'm in college. It's just really weird every time I think about it.
It feels like there's a gap between the world before and after the pandemic.
I feel like everyone's attention spans have gotten really messed up.
The way we like spend our time is completely different. Like it's combined work and our general life.
You just got a different sense of just what life is and what's a whole precious.
Well, feel like the days are flying by. Turns out some days, including today, actually aren't a full 24 hours.
So they are flying by,
Yes.
I guess. Scientists say the Earth is spinning faster this summer, making some days shorter.
Earth is whipping around quicker than it has in a half century. And yes, the Earth really is spinning on its axis faster than it ever has since we started using an atomic clock to time it back in the 60s. But who wants to lose time, right? Maybe in 2020 we did. Maybe we were okay with that.
Yeah.
We want to slow time down.
We need a little bit more time, I think, sometimes, right? Okay, so up until 2020, the Earth's rotation had actually been slowing. And there were 27 times since 1972 where there were leap seconds added to the atomic clock to account for the Earth's slowing rotation.
Okay, so we're done with that.
Yeah,
I want to add to this. So, Earth slowing, that's the first one for me. I've never heard that. I mean, I have heard that we've added a second at one time, but 27 times? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
I heard once we added a leap second. One time. Not 27. That's just nuts.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever heard of that. Adding seconds.
Yeah, I think it was somewhere between 2002 and 2005 because of where I was working when I heard about it.
Oh yeah, I was partying all the time during those years. I would have not remembered anything.
Gotcha. But see, I'm going to make a proposal. It's not just that time is speeding up. It's not, hey, spider bite. It's not that it's slowed down by a millisecond. It's like people forget that they lived a year. It's like people will forget to include 2020 and sometimes 2021 when they think back to how many years ago something happened. Like, oh, we've been doing this show for 2 years. Well, no, actually it's 4. Or actually it's 3 because we didn't count 2020. You see what I'm saying? Like people will omit that year like it didn't count. Like subconsciously omit that year. And I keep seeing it over and over and over again. People keep doing that. It's a subconscious thing. It's like they forget that year existed. And maybe it's because it was so awful that we don't want to remember. I don't know. But I am seeing evidence of that people are forgetting that year subconsciously. But I just thought it was interesting that they're just randomly asking people on the street, and they're all like, time is speeding up. Because the man-excuse is, there is a man-excuse. And those of you that are new, because I see a couple new in the chat, a man-excuse is a word I made up. It's just easier to say. A man-excuse is a Mandela, it's an excuse to explain away the Mandela effect. Usually something on the internet. Not always, but usually. An excuse given to explain away a Mandela effect. The man-excuse is, the older you get, the shorter time seems. And it's because they claim they claim it's because you have more references. For example, I remember them saying, think of it like the rings of a tree. When you're a child, you've only lived through, that you're aware of, let's say you're 6 years old, okay? You're only aware of like 2 or 3 years. You only lived through 2 or 3 birthdays that you remember, 2 or 3 Christmases, okay? So the time in between each Christmas seems longer because you only have 3 as a reference. So it seems like a long time in between Christmas and Christmas. But when we have 40 birthdays behind us that we remember, the time seems shorter. That is the man-excuse. That our perspective of time makes time seem faster. That's the man-excuse. When in reality, it's an everyday thing. We feel like time is speeding up. Does that make sense? Does that make sense?
Yeah. I mean, I feel it on, I mean, you know, on like a daily basis, you know, like it seems like the days are just, you know, way quicker. You know,
Yeah.
not just the years.
And you know what, Tim Mothman? It is possible that the older we get, it does seem to move faster, but that is not everything that's at play here. That is not the only reason why time feels like it's speeding up. Because this is too much. It's too much. Like, it feels like yesterday I was watching the presidential inauguration. It was 10 months ago. We're already a year out from the re-election of Donald Trump. Over a year. By a few days.
Yeah, that's crazy. It doesn't seem like it's been a year, for sure.
I made Josh feel horrible when I said that we were closer to Christmas than we were our birthdays. That was on October 25th. On October 25th, we were closer to Christmas than both of our birthdays when we did the birthday shows.
Jeez, I'm a long way from my birthday now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, seriously. And the summer was awful. It dragged on forever for me because it was so hot. I was so sick this summer from the heat. The days just dragged and dragged and dragged on. And then you get to nighttime expecting to cool down. And we were under heat domes, which is the Mandela, and it didn't cool down. So I was so sick this past summer. And I was still doing shows. I was still, doing everything. And yet here we are. The summer is well past. I mean, autumn's almost gone. We're moving into winter.
Yep.
Like, this is crazy. Crazy, I
That's
tell you.
right. I know. I hate stepping outside in the cold. Ooh.
But what I'm saying is, it's not just our age that's making it seem like it's going faster. I think it is going faster. And
85. Holy crap! Where are you, Timoth, man?
85. Oh my gosh, that's awful. I cannot. Oh my gosh, unbroken. I had 2 air conditioners running and it wasn't getting below 80 degrees with 2 air conditioners running in my bedroom, which is only 12 by 12. 2 air conditioners. Because the humidity was awful. The dew point was awful. Yeah, let's do the time warp again. It's been nearly a year since us SOR crew came here. Yeah, That's crazy. Yeah, I agree, Astral. Younger people are noticing faster times too, which blows that, you know,
Yeah, 85 would be nice.
perspective of time out of the water.
Considering it's only 46 here, 85 sounds nice.
I don't know.
Yeah, 85 is nice. That's a good temperature.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Oh, I'd trade that over 46.
No, I'll take -10 over 80.
Oh,
No way.
Yeah. My body can regulate cold better than heat.
oh, I'm the opposite. I freeze up. Can't move in the cold.
I just don't want the snow. I mean, I want the snow. I want the kind of snow where you don't go anywhere. You can stay inside, right? And it looks pretty, and then it stops, and then it melts. You know what I'm talking about? Where it looks pretty, and then like an hour later it's gone. That's the snow I like.
Yeah.
The snow you don't have to shovel or walk in.
Yeah, I could deal with the snow that only fell on the grass. Like if it never fell on the sidewalks or the driveway or the street, then I would be fine. You know, I get out in my car and don't have to shovel the crap off and take 10 minutes to defrost the windshields and.
Oh, that's the best thing about where I live right now. It doesn't, even if it's snowing, it doesn't snow here. 'Cause I'm right on the coast, and snow doesn't like water for some reason or something.
Huh.
We never get heavy snow here. If anything, it's a light trickle. When everywhere else, like 10 miles away or whatever up the valley, it's like they get like 6 inches.
It's
I don't
probably
mind that.
It's
I
probably
like
because
that.
you're on the water and the humidity adds to the temperature, keeping it from. You
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
That's all I know is it's nice to live here because you never have to shovel. It's never that snowy if it does snow at all.
Well, what's next, Splatter?
Yeah, but I
Oh, I
live
have to
in-
get you guys the videos now.
Yeah, so when I lived in Surrey, that was different. That's where you get the heaping snow.
Now, don't panic, okay?
What? Panic?
There's a lot here, but they're short. They're not all, they're not all long. And one is a short. The first one's an actual short.
You sending them now?
Yeah, I gotta send them in 2 chunks because there's, it limits the
Because there's
characters.
so many.
It limits the characters.
Panic.
Yeah, there's only
Splatter
27
panic.
tonight.
Panic.
Yeah. Splatter panics when he sees the length of the stuff. There you go.
Double panic.
Don't panic. It's okay. Everything will be fine. While Splatter's getting the short ready, guys, please make sure you hit like on the stream. Subscribe if you haven't already. Ring the bell so you're notified when we go live. Tonight's a normal night, but every weekday, you never know when we're going to be there. Also, donuts are very much appreciated, very much needed, and never, ever, ever, ever required. And guys, we are back. Splatter, look what's here for you.
What?
Go back to your little dancing dude. You see him?
No? What?
On
Look
the
at the
screen.
screen.
What's on the screen? Oh,
Your dancing donut.
Dancing donut.
And I hear you guys. Everything's cats with me. I get it. So now we have a doggy one just for you guys, for the dog lovers.
Aw.
There's a little pug.
Well, I'm a cat too, so.
All right, so here's a quick short I thought was interesting. This comes from Big Think, correct?
I don't know. Is that the one I got?
Yeah, biggest criticism for the multiverse. So when
Okay.
someone says, you know, oh, the multiverse isn't real, here we go. This is a way to respond.
Okay, you have to turn the sound on and then restart it, I guess.
Yeah, you're not on the stage.
Oh.
You're not presenting.
Criticism that's off.
Now you're on the stage.
Okay, perfect. Now I can hit it. Okay.
Often levied against very theoretical work, because if by definition we can never observe the multiverse, then some people would argue technically it's not a scientific pursuit, because as human beings we've come together and we've decided that there's certain scientific methods that work best, and that there's reproducibility as a requirement, and that it needs to be true for all of us, and that we all can own these ideas and these concepts, and that somehow the multiverse isn't falling within that category. And I think that is one of the extreme cases where we have to just shrug our shoulders and say, nature doesn't care if it satisfies our criteria for science. It just might be the way that it is. And we just might have to accept that.
All right, that is what it's her statement at the end. That's why I wanted to play it. So when we're all like sitting here trying to figure out what's causing the Mandela effect, I keep saying we're never going to know. We can only theorize what's causing the Mandela effect. There's no way to definitively know what caused it, what's currently causing it, why and how it happens. There's no way to know that. And like she said, sometimes you just have to say, it's just the way it is. And that's how I feel about the Mandela effect. It's just the way it is. Sometimes you just have to accept it, that there's not going to be an answer for this. I mean, we can still theorize, we can still guess, but there's no point in arguing over this and that, like, oh, you believe in, you know, a simulation, and you believe in multiverse, and you believe in quantum, I don't even know, the holographic universe, whatever. It doesn't matter. Believe what you want to believe. You're free to believe whatever theory you resonate with. It's all good. You know, it is what it is. All we know is that the Mandela effect is real. It's a true phenomenon. It's happening. We have residue. We have our memories. And that's what you need to hold on to. And that's all that matters. And that is why I think it's important to continue showing Mandela effects. Because you never know when someone's going to wake up for the first time, what the Mandela effect is that's going to wake them up. And there are people waking up to the Mandela effect every single day. And I think it's very important for us to remember the truth, the original reality that we all resonate with. And the only way we can remember it is if we know it's not the same. How are we supposed to remember the Fruit of the Loom cornucopia if we never knew the cornucopia was missing? See what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and
right.
that's why I think it's important to show the Mandela effects to this day. For those reasons. Anyway, I'm getting off my soapbox now. Let's move on to the next video.
Oh.
Splatter? You okay?
Yeah, I guess so.
Let me get the banner ready. So the next one is The Multiverse is Real, Just Not the Way You Think. Big Think and Sean Carroll. I have not watched these. All of this stuff is new to me, just like you guys.
Right.
Big
Yeah, I was
Think
kind of
and Sean
confused when I
Carroll.
clicked on it, so I'm gonna try again.
I'm getting the banner up for this one. It's not a short. Big Think and Sean Carroll.
Short?
I said this one is not a short.
Oh, okay. It confused me. I'm thinking, oh, this is.
I'm waiting for you to make it full screen.
Oh, okay. Ready?
Yeah, ready.
There's no question the multiverse is having a kind of moment in popular culture. You know, Marvel movies have been leaning into it. Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, various Spider-Man movies, but also Rick and Morty and Everything Everywhere All at Once. You might think it's the fault of physics because
Pause.
physicists have been talking about.
Wow. So he thinks the multiverse has only been discussed since the cartoons and the movie, like the media, that we discussed in the community when those things were released. We were discussing the multiverse well before that. But he thinks that's when it first was discussed in the zeitgeist of social, what am I trying to say? Not social media. You know, the public square. No, we were discussing it years beforehand, calling it the multiverse years beforehand. All right, just wanted to point that out.
A multiverse for a few decades now, both in cosmology and in quantum mechanics.
Okay.
But in fact, as often happens in Hollywood and elsewhere, you ignore what the scientists say and you do your own kind of thing. The kind of multiverse that is being used in Hollywood is more like the philosophical idea of the set of all possible worlds. It's clear why this would be so interesting to people because we've all made decisions. We've all wondered what life would be like if they were a little bit different. If an election had gone a different way, if our team had gone a different way, if we had not gotten hurt, if we had asked that person out for a date. And this sort of makes us think, well, maybe we're in the wrong universe. We're in the wrong timeline. There's another world out there. That's the one I want to be in. Now, science comes along, physics, my own field, and says, you know, it's possible. There literally are.
How many of you think we're in the wrong timeline? That we shouldn't be here? We were supposed to be somewhere else. I'm curious.
Sometimes I feel like that.
What about you, Josh?
Yeah, it certainly doesn't feel like I'm in the right timeline, or you know, the same timeline that I knew for most of my life.
I'm waiting for the chat to let me know. Do you think you're in the wrong timeline? I do, girl, says Sonia. Astral, I believe like you do. No, I believe we are right where we need to be. That's what I think.
I believe we can fly. Wow.
No, I feel the same ones as Lil Cam. F yes, says Sonia. I've never been in the right one, says Grantor Richard. But it all changed again in 2016. This timeline sucks, says Tristan. I never said it was good. I just said I think we're right where we're supposed to be. I think we were shifted here for a purpose, for a reason. And this is where we're supposed to be, even if we hate it.
Wow.
Our greater social paradigm. Thank you, Daniel. Good to see you, Daniel Wiley. Let's see. The idea of a multiverse is just a psychological idea to soften bad decisions. I don't believe that, but you're free to. Yeah, sigh. I'm sorry, Sonia. See. B flat 6. Eternal buffering. More like eternal buffering. Wow. I'm broken. Yeah, that's why we are here now, says Ronan. Oh, wow. Mel says, flat 6, they say if Tals wants you here, you will. But when Tals is done with you, it will break you and spit you out. The pizza is horrible. No, you're just having the wrong pizza. Pizza is fantastic here in Philly. You need to come to Philly, Grand Tour Richard.
Yeah, or get your pizza from a different place.
Blue Backman says, we are not in Kansas anymore. Kansas was much better. Hey, we riders. Same for you. I hope you and your family are doing wonderful. God bless you. David, a.k.a. Logan Freeman, no, I don't think I'm in the right timeline. I had Grinch Night show up. Yep, same. In 2007, so it's not choices that caused that. No, it didn't. I agree. Sorry for the motorcycle.
I didn't even hear it.
That's good. Sonia said, that's right. We are where we are supposed to be. So is most foods, says Richard. What? I missed something. Oh, not being good. I got you. Well, if you guys were not at Shifty Sunday, there's a new form of shrinkflation that you should all be aware of. I'm going to stop right now and tell you what that is. You ready?
Whoa.
This is important. So companies, to keep the price the same, and sometimes they raise the price, are changing formulas. So for example, Arizona sweet tea, the can is still the same price, and it's got the same amount of fluid ounces in it, okay? But it's got 10 more calories than it had before. The reason is they either, they didn't water it down because that wouldn't increase the calories. What they did was they weakened the tea and added more sugar. So it's now worse for you, and or it costs more. Because then another example is, I don't remember which brand it was. We're going to say Tetley. I don't think it was Tetley though. Okay? But just to give you an idea. Like that powdered iced tea mix. Okay? The example that we saw in the video, I'm making up numbers here because I don't remember the numbers, but we'll say it used to make 30 servings. Okay? So it's the same can, same price, but instead of saying 30 servings, it says it only makes 25 servings because they've made the formula weaker, so you have to use more of the powder now to make it taste the same. So always read your labels, especially if you can, of sugars, salts, different seasonings, because they are messing with the formulas to save money. I guess they figure we can't raise the price of this anymore. No one's going to buy it. Let's change the formula. It's pretty much what it comes down to. So it's a more covert way of shrinkflation. What were you saying, Josh? I'm sorry.
I'm just saying that's a bunch of crap.
I agree. I agree, 100%. We saw this with Pizzeria Uno. I just didn't recognize it. Pizzeria Uno deep dish pizza started putting the sauce on top, and it was to hide the fact that there was barely any cheese on it. But then it turned out it was still a Mandela effect, because deep dish pizza in this reality is sauce on top. But I believe the company switched it because I found residue of boxes with the cheese on top. And I think they did it to hide the amount of cheese that they put on the pizza, which wasn't much at all.
Sauce
The
on
sauce
top
is cheaper than the
stupid.
cheese. Huh?
Sauce on top is stupid.
I agree.
Yep.
But you see what I'm saying? The sauce is a lot cheaper than the cheese. Oh, and I'm sorry. The Pizzeria Uno deep dish pizzas, they also totally destroyed the crust. The crust is so thin and so it's bad. It's bad how much crappier they made that pizza. Also, donuts. Entenmann's Softies donuts. The hole in the center was never open. They were thick and plump donuts, and the hole was just like a slit because they were so plump. Well, now they're just regular O's. It's ridiculous. They're cutting corners everywhere.
What kind of Entenmann donuts?
The Softies, Softees.
Huh. Oh, yeah, I always got the ones with like the little hard plastic or not plastic, but hard chocolate coating on them.
I don't buy these. The corner store gives them to me when they're gonna go bad. Instead of them going bad. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm trying to find a picture of them from before. That's another thing. They're like scrubbing the internet of what they used to look like so that when you search, you only see them like currently.
Of course.
It's very hard to find them the old way. Like I'm trying. Like even that image I just found where there's a hole in the center, it's still smaller, but it looks better than it does now. Now they're just so thin. I have them now from the corner store. She gave me some, and I should take a picture of one and show you how they look now. Like I know this is off tangent with the shrinkflation, but I just think you guys need to be aware. Like I know you're aware, but it's new. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm typing Softies donut ad 2006. Let's see. There we go. I had to go back to 2006. Get an ad where they're actually like plump the way I remember them. I'm sorry for the tangent, everyone. But it was bothering me that I couldn't find a picture. And I was trying to get a picture of what they look like now. There you go. That's what they look like now. Wow. I will get a picture. I will take a picture. Maybe I'll post it in my post. But Josh, I'm going to send you pictures to show.
Okay.
Based on the pictures, I think they've been shrinking them for a while, actually. So that's how they used to look. Then they went to that. And that's how they look now. Splatter, I'm going to take you down for 1 second to show this picture.
Wait, I knew I was waiting for that. Yeah, I knew you.
Okay. All right, so this is an ad from 2000 something. Actually, that looks even older. You can see, right, that the hole is like barely open.
Yeah.
They look like rounded. Okay, next. The hole is starting to show, but they're still rounded. See what I mean?
Yep.
But look, stop. Look at Variety Pack. I don't remember the E like that. There's a capital E. What the heck is that?
Yeah, right. All the other letters are capital.
Yeah, that's so bizarre. And the T and the Y is merged. Okay, next.
Whoa.
This is what we're dealing with now, people. That
Oh,
same
no,
donut
that-
brand.
Oh man, that's shrunk half size.
Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous. And they're smaller than that. Those donuts are bigger. Like, maybe not exact, because this is not the brand, but it's close. It's close to how they look now. From the hole being almost completely closed. So, it's just ridiculous. At least I didn't pay for them. The
Yeah,
corner
no
store
doubt.
gives us stuff that's about to expire. She'd rather give it to us than throw it away. She can't sell it. They're still good for like a week afterwards, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, no. It's very nice.
Oh, that's me.
All right, Splatter, you're back up on the screen.
Yep.
Let's continue. Again, sorry for the tangent, everyone.
Other universes out there, places where things are different. But there's different ways in which science can lead us to the idea of a multiverse. I'm Sean Carroll. I'm a theoretical physicist and philosopher at Johns Hopkins University, and I'm the author of The Biggest Ideas in the Universe, Space, Time, and Motion.
I'm Sarah, one of the survivors after the Zerg consumed Earth.
So let me know when it's over.
That's on.
It's back on?
No, it's back on. Yep.
Physicists' versions of the multiverse, to realize physicists never start out by saying, hey, wouldn't it be cool if there were a multiverse? It is always the place they're dragged to kicking and screaming because they're trying to explain what we do observe. You know, a big criticism of multiverse ideas is that you can't observe.
I have to do a thank you, number one. And number two, I mean, that's kind of us too. Like, we're taking there kicking and screaming too. I mean, you know, it's like there's, you know, we have to wade through all the theories that are out there and choose one, basically. We're choosing a theory to believe. And it's not like, you know, like he's implying that it's the, I guess, or maybe he's not, I don't know. Just give me a second. I can't do two things at once, and I'm trying to do the banners, say thank you. So my brain's all over the place. 1 second. Oh, guys, I'm sorry. I know you don't mind, but I mind. All right, everyone, please, trophies up. Trophies up, everyone. Thank you so much to Grand Tour Richard. Thank you, Richard. Trophies are coming up. Thank you, Richard.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
He said you're welcome. I gotta do the thank you. Splatter.
What?
I put them over here. There's your gurgles. And there's Kieran saying thank you.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Richard. All right. Let me give you a banner back. Splatter, give me 1 second. Okay. Oh, wait. We still got more trophies.
Yep.
Hello, Wolfie.
Wolfie.
Richard says thank you, everyone, for the trophies. All right, we can continue. And guys, feel free to, say something about what we're watching.
Something.
Okay. Yeah, I missed that last segment. I had to sneak away, but I'm back.
Oh, it's okay. FAP, trophies are just emojis. Just the trophy emoji. That's all. Just showing appreciation. I'm giving Richard trophies too. There we go. All right. All right, we can continue, Splatter.
Okay.
The multiverse. You can't falsify it, you can't test it, etc. But what you can do is observe what happens in ours. And what you want to do as a scientist is come up with a theory, which is a kind of a story, a theory that accounts for what we see, for the data that we can have access to. And some theories, some very, very simple, very easy to write down theories, like the inflationary theory of cosmology or the many worlds theory of quantum mechanics, they both explain what we see in our universe and unambiguously predict the existence of other universes. In cosmology, which is maybe the most famous one up until recently, there's literally just parts of our universe that are so far away where conditions can be radically different. They can either be kind of like us, but with different details, or even different laws of physics, different particles and forces and the whole shebang. There's an entirely different conception called the many worlds of quantum mechanics, which is both in some sense more realistic and...
Hello, Analog Line. And FAP, it's okay. All right, sorry. I just wanted to say hi. So.
easy to bring into reality, but also more mind-blowing. It just says, whenever you have a quantum mechanical system, which, spoiler alert, all systems are quantum mechanical at heart, but whenever you measure it in a particular way, you can get different possible measurement outcomes. This is something we've understood for 100 years now. The question is, what happens to the alternative measurement outcomes that you didn't observe? So if you have a particle, an elementary particle like an electron, and you're going to observe its location or its spin or something like that, the equations will tell you that certain outcomes are possible, certain outcomes are not. An electron is never going to turn into a proton. They have different electrical charges.
Okay, so this is where it gets into Mandela territory.
Oh, okay.
I have a feeling he's going to talk about either double slit or, like, in one reality it's positive, in one reality it's negative. It's going to be one. He's going to mention one of them, I'm sure. And that's the thing with like timelines with multiverse. It can be multiple ways. And that's why I believe that there's more going on besides the multiverse, besides timeline shifting. Because while a timeline or a multiverse could explain through the loom choosing to use a cornucopia in one timeline, and then in this timeline not using the cornucopia, that doesn't explain continent shifting. It doesn't explain new weather patterns. It doesn't explain people remembering a yellow sun, the star being yellow. It's a white star. So the sun is white because it's a white star, according to science, of course.
Yeah.
But I have a feeling that's what he's going to get at here. This is where it goes into Mandela territory, I believe. I could be wrong. because I haven't seen it, but I believe it's gonna be one of those double split, a double slit experiment, on-off position, something different between the two. Well, let's find out if I'm right or not. Go ahead.
That will literally never happen. But the electron could be spinning either clockwise or counterclockwise. And the many worlds version of quantum mechanics says both of those will generically come true in different universes. So this is literally a parallel universe. This isn't some place very, very far away. This is a simultaneously existing reality where the outcome of a quantum mechanical experiment turned out differently to ours. And if big noticeable things in the world depend on the outcome of that experiment, you could wind up in a very different looking universe. Human beings love to put themselves at the center of every story. So when you start talking about the multiverse and different ways things could have gone, they instantly start thinking, oh, if I had made a different decision.
And that's why I specified the star in LWD-40. The sun can look yellow, yes, because of the atmosphere, depending on the angle the sun is. But that does not change the fact that the sun is a white star. The sun is a white star, so it's a white sun, even if it appears yellow. The Mandela effect is, I was taught in school that our sun was a yellow star. In the future, the sun will be yellow again. But for now, it's a white star, not a white dwarf. That's different. A white star and a white dwarf are completely different. But yeah, I just wanted to point that out. Yes, it could look yellow in the sky, but that doesn't change the fact that it's a white star. All right, go on.
Decision, things would have turned out differently. And that's fine if you're just being philosophical and thinking about the space of all possible ways the world could have gone. But if you're thinking like a physicist, you solve the equations. It has literally nothing to do with human beings making decisions. If you think about the cosmological multiverse, the other universes are literally billions of light years away. They have nothing to do with you and your choices throughout the day. The quantum mechanics multiverse is a little bit of a different story because it does happen sort of everywhere. There's things going on that create two parallel realities. But the things that are going on are not human beings making decisions. They're subatomic particles being measured in some quantum mechanical way. If anything, it's the quantum measurements that force you to make a decision, not your decisions forcing different universes.
All right. Guys, is there anything you want to say to that?
I don't know. This guy just seems like he's saying a lot of words, but he's not really, making a whole lot of sense.
Right. See, I wanted, before I showed the other stuff, I wanted to give the science perspective, just to be, to be fair. That's the only reason. Devil's advocate and all. Just to be fair, I wanted to give a science perspective, and then we get into the other stuff. By the way, I didn't tell you guys what we have on the docket tonight. There's a lot. We may not get to it all, but it's here for us to get to. After this, we have from CURIOUS&CURIOUSER, the thing she sent before that we never got to. CERN's AI begged them to stop the collision. Then everyone feels it. The world is about to change forever by Levi Nix. Why everything you know about the multiverse is wrong from Just a Robot. Is time speeding up, or am I just old from Jake the Awake? And why is time speeding up by Thomas Mulligan? So there's a lot to get to. This is almost over, right? Splatter?
Yeah, well.
Is this almost over? Are you playing this at 1.25?
No.
Oh, we should be.
Yeah.
Hey, Curtis.
I'll never think about it until you tell me. All right. Continue.
I'm with flat 6. I thought I grew up learning that the sun was a dwarf star.
What type of star is our sun? We could have shifted again. Let me check. Yeah, it's a yellow dwarf now. Stop it. It was a white star.
The white star blew up.
What type of star is our sun? A yellow dwarf. Stop it. It was not. I swear to you, it was a white star.
Yeah, I agree, Sandy. Yeah, I do.
We were in a reality where it was a white star. Now it's a yellow dwarf. Oh my gosh.
Good call, flat
Wait.
sixer.
Wait. It's not done though. The sun is a G-type main sequence G2V star, informally called a yellow dwarf. However, its light is actually white. So it's both now.
There you go.
This comes from
Nice.
Wikipedia. I just want to show it to show that I'm not crazy, that I'm actually reading it. Give me a moment. Just so we can see it. Stop it. This is messed up. I'm not kidding. The last time I looked, and it wasn't even that long ago, we had a white star. And now it's a yellow dwarf. It wasn't even that long ago.
Woohoo.
Yeah, woohoo, it's yellow again. Yay! They're saying it's, but they're still saying it's white light. If it's a yellow dwarf, why would it give off white light? Anyway, Josh, I'm sending you the pictures. Well, picture.
All right, I got it.
Okay.
It's called purple Afghani.
Just to show that I'm not making up the fact that it gives off white light. Here we go. So here you can see it says the sun is a G-type main sequence star G2V, informally called a yellow dwarf, though its light is actually white. So
That's what she says.
it's both. It's both now. We shifted. So thank you. Who said that? Flat 6?
Uh-huh.
Thank you, Flat 6, for bringing it up. Because I wouldn't have looked it up again otherwise.
Flat 6er.
Well, Flat 6er with the @ symbol, but it's Flat 6. We know it's Flat 6. All right. Get back to this, the science, the devil's advocate video.
Hubbub.
The hubbub before we get to the good stuff.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yep.
To come into existence. After all, you are a body made of a whole bunch of quantum mechanical particles, electrons and protons and neutrons. If you choose to describe yourself that way, there are different versions of you branching the universe. So then you have to ask, well, if I could have seen the electron spinning clockwise or counterclockwise and I saw it spinning counterclockwise, what is my relationship to the person who saw it spinning clockwise? Are they me, just in a different universe, or are they a separate person? I think the clear answer here is there's a relationship, but they're a different person. It's very much like identical twins. You have one fertilized egg. There's at one point in time a single cell that is one entity there in the universe, but it splits into two different people.
Those of you that believe that we're shifting timelines, that it's a multiverse, do you believe that each version of you is a different person? Or do you believe that it's well, that would mean that I couldn't even fathom that. That would mean if a timeline merges, that one person gets erased.
Yeah. Well, it gets erased or gets shifted into another.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bounced.
It's weird. I don't even want to think about that. Let me see what the chat is saying.
Yeah.
I gotta write Curtis down. I said hi, but I didn't write him down.
Yeah. What if the next time you're the one that gets bounced?
Oh, no problem, Flat Six. Thank you for participating in the chat. Yeah, you picked up an with the @ symbols. We hate it. We hate the @ symbols. Of course, I have to say it's corrected itself. It's yellow, but it looks white, says Curtis. Of course. I know, as I'm saying, everything corrects itself. It's technically a flip-flop that's gone back to yellow, but it's still white. It's still white. Like, why would it make white light if it's a yellow sun? That makes no sense.
Because that's the way the Mandela effect works.
Not propagate this light and propagate that light. Don't forget propagate the light, which is what it was in my past. I think on a higher existence, you experience all your timelines as attributes. There are many me's, says Levy Love. The strongest consciousness. Oh, I can't click on. I'm getting the StreamYard bug where it won't click on names.
Continue.
Nope, I'm waiting for the chat to get fixed.
Oh.
There we go. Go-Kart Bob says one person having dual memories. The strongest consciousness takes over, says Curtis. Preliminal, hello. I know you've told me this many times. I believe you. I think my sister in Orion isn't the same person that I knew in Sagittarius. I don't understand the situation. I know, I agree. It's just sad. No, it is. It's all going to end or restart, says FAP.
Yep.
Kyra AI camera? I'll look it up. 1 second. Kyra. Oh, wait, I think I've seen it where it can, like, change things on the fly. Let's see.
Oh, great.
Where
Yeah,
it attaches to your phone. Yes, I've seen this. It attaches to your phone. Someone took a picture of the camera that they were reviewing, and they wrote the word taxi on top of it, and they asked the AI camera to change it to yellow. Changed it to yellow. They made the camera look like a taxi.
They made the camera look like a taxi?
Yeah, I'll while you're playing this, guys, you got to stop it, though. You got to stop it and comment. I'll go get a picture of it from the video I saw today. Okay?
Okay.
All right, I'll be back. You guys continue.
All right.
I think that's how we should think about different versions of ourselves in the multiverse. They might share a past, but once they've diverged, once they're in a universe of their own, they are now separate people. It's not weird or impossible to contemplate. It's just a slightly more sophisticated version of our notion of personal identity updated for the multiverse.
You love building high-performing websites, but you don't love having to chase clients down for content.
I absolutely believe we can imagine thinking about the multiverse as a useful psychological tool or personal tool, right? Visualization exercises have been part of psychology for a long time. And so when we physically imagine ourselves embodied in a different set of circumstances, we think about that possibility differently. And the multiverse is sort of a nudge in that direction. And maybe you can argue that technology these days is making that more possible. We see other lives in a more vivid way than maybe we used to, with virtual realities, with alternate ways of thinking about ourselves, augmented.
Yeah, I just don't think I didn't. He went right back to saying, you know, that it's, you know, you make a decision and then you split into two different people. But like right before that, he said you weren't. It wasn't based on decisions, but it was based on molecules changing or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not following this guy very good.
He wants to believe everything.
Yeah, or he's not explaining it well enough, at least. Am I the only one, or, you know, like, somebody help me out in the chat here?
No, it's like he's talking in circles.
Yeah.
It's just mumbo jumbo to me. But I wanted to be fair and show the science side before we show the other stuff.
I gotcha. No, it's good. It's good to you know, like it's like CNN. We watch it so you don't have to.
Splatter, when we're done this, you're gonna start at timestamp 2 minutes 18 seconds. This is the video I saw earlier today. And it'll show you in real time how that camera works that Unbroken is talking about.
We gonna finish this?
No, we can move on. It's fine.
I hate
Just go to the video, 2 minutes 18 seconds at the bottom.
Oh, okay.
And let me know when you open it. Remember the name, because I forgot to look at her name. I'm not subscribed. I am not subscribed to the woman, so I don't know her name.
Micro for nerds.
Micro for nerds?
Yeah, for, like, as in the number, FOUR. Micro for nerds.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep.
Okay. You're still presenting the other one.
Oh. Well.
Oh, Unbroken, you saw the same video I did. That's weird. That's weird. So this is the part. So the camera is attached to her phone camera, to the phone itself. Okay? And see how she put taxi on top? It's pink.
Yeah.
On the left. Splatter 1.25 seconds, please. I mean,
yeah.
Speed, not seconds, speed.
Okay,
all
ready?
Right. Yep.
To match the taxi style. And this is just quite slow because my signal is here. It's bad. You need good phone signal. Damn, I love that camera. Oh my god, Lumix, make that.
So she just typed in, make the camera yellow.
Yellow to match the camera. That's literally my dream camera. It's ridiculously good. When I first started playing with this, I went in, as I usually do as a tech nerd, you know, new technology, this is cool. You know, I really want to keep up with everything that's going on. And then I came out of it going, oh my god. It is terrifyingly accurate. Put this camera in a photo booth sort of style photo, like a product shot with a completely white background. Well, I could
2
sell that on
seconds.
eBay. Not that I ever would.
2 seconds. It does it in 2 seconds.
Oh. Yeah.
Wow.
But the thing is, it's still a picture of the camera.
Yeah.
So technically, you could use that for eBay, and it's still being honest. That is a photo of the actual camera. It's just the background that's AI.
Huh.
But now you have to be careful, because there's going to be scammers out there who can make it look crazy. Like, let's say they have a mug, right, that they painted, hand-painted a galaxy theme, right? But their painting skills suck, okay? All they got to do is say, put a galaxy theme on the mug. and then you get the fake version as the picture in the listing, and you get the crappy painted version in the mail. You see what I'm saying? So this is going to make things so much worse.
Yeah. Yeah, Timu's going to love that.
Yep. Yes, they are. Timu. What's the other one? Shein.
Yeah, I can't remember any of the other ones. But yeah,
Wish
Timu's
was the worst.
Wish.
I don't think anyone buys from Wish anymore. I never hear anything about Wish.
Let's hope not, because that was garbage. The garbage of the garbage. Timu is not too bad.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't trust
Do
him.
you want to keep playing it, or that's really it? I just want to show you.
Well, we're done, I think, right? Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So now we're going to move on, everyone, to the one CURIOUSer sent last week. It should be at the top. From CERN's AI beg them to stop the collision, from the Brilliant. So we're moving from science to not science. The other stuff that's going to be coming out is people's thoughts. So we're moving from science to people's thoughts very slowly.
Any timestamp?
No, this is the whole thing. So you're going to put it on 1.25. See if anybody's in the chat that I haven't seen. Did I write I did not write preliminal down. Let me fix that. Still not presenting splatter.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
It's okay. Tales told in the dark. Hello. Let's see.
All right. Everything's ready?
All right. So I have not seen this. Again, this was sent to me by CURIOUS&CURIOUSER from the YouTube channel The Brilliant. We're at 1.25, correct?
Yep. Okay.
Yep.
The Large Hadron Collider is one of the wonders of the modern world. It's believed to be the largest and most complex machine mankind has ever created.
What happens when science pushes beyond its limits? At CERN, the largest experiment in history collided not just particles, but something far stranger. An AI issued a warning.
That was quick.
Yeah, well, I don't know. They were saying the largest. I don't know if you guys saw, like I did present something. They're currently building a larger one, like so much larger that the LHC looks small. So they're saying it's the largest. I don't know when this video was made. They're making one that's gigantic. Anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
Just want to put that. Go ahead.
I remember that. Mm-hmm.
It was ignored. Then came a silence that defied physics. This is the story of the day the machine spoke back. The collider and the warning. Beneath the serene countryside of Switzerland, something colossal hums in silence. A buried titan stretching 16.8 miles in a perfect ring, hidden from the world above. This is the Large Hadron Collider, the most powerful machine ever built by human hands.
Pause.
On one particular
Rewind it. Rewind it till you can see the words at the bottom of the screen.
It's because he said Hadron.
Uh-huh. That is residue, mister.
Where?
Hold on a minute. Wait a minute. No, not because he said Hadron. I just realized. What's the title of this video? Give me a minute.
CERN AI begged them to stop.
Okay, in the beginning, I don't want you to rewind. I'm going to rewind myself and check it out. I could have sworn in the beginning they said hadron, and now they're saying hadron, which is hadron, but it's AI, so we can forgive them.
Oh,
It is Hadron Collider, but I remember Hadron Collider, and I could have sworn they said hadron in the beginning, but maybe I'm wrong. But we're not going to rewind it. We're going to keep going.
Already did.
No, you're good. Just hit play.
Mankind has ever created.
What happens when science pushes beyond its limits? At CERN, the largest experiment in history collided not just particles, but something far stranger. An AI issued a warning. It was ignored. Then came a silence that defied physics. This is the story of the day the machine spoke back. The collider and the warning. Beneath the serene countryside of Switzerland, something colossal hums in silence.
Waiting for details.
A buried titan stretching
that I can
16.8
verify
miles
if
in a
this is
perfect
real or
ring,
not.
hidden from the world above. This is the Large Hadron Collider, the most powerful machine ever built by human hands. But on one particular day, its mission would reach beyond science, beyond theory, and brush against the unknown. The experiment was meant to be historic.
Hey man, can you share your #1
Oh,
tip
we got
for
an ad.
business success?
It's okay. This is a good place. Hit pause when it comes back. Okay. Oh, I forgot what I was going to say about the Hadron Collider. Oh, in the chat. That's what I was going to do. Just do me a quick favor and write down which one you remember. Do you remember Hadron or Hadron? Do you remember something else? Remember the Large Hadron or the Large Hadron Collider? Because I think over time, less and less people are remembering it like I do. Like they're all moving towards Hadron. I could be wrong. I'm just curious what the chat remembers.
Yeah, I remember Hadron, but to be fair, I only learned of it in from watching The Big Bang Theory.
Okay, don't hit play yet, Spotter. All right, so we have Hedron for spider bite. Did I write spider bite down? I said hi, but I don't know if I wrote it down. Let me check. No, I did not. Adding spider bite now. There we go. Okay. Flat 6 says Hadron.
Stupid.
Grand Tour Richard says Haldron. Hadron for Lovey Love. Haldron for Unbroken. Hadron for Preliminal. Hadron for Little Can. Hadron for Daniel Wiley. Hal 2000 from LWD40. Hadron is what Spider Bite meant. Atom Smasher. That is correct, Flat 6. I drove around near a year ago. Says Unbroken. Mustard Seed of Faith, yes, 100%. You gotta remember, I was getting residue and stuff. I remember HAL, Haldron, and I thought it was funny. I thought it was like Hal from. I thought they named it with Hal because of 2001: A Space Odyssey, and now the L is gone. Oh, you remember Haldron too, Splatter?
Yep.
Yes, that's true, Flat 6. That doesn't mean they didn't build it, though. No, back in 3. Back in 3. Halcyon. What? 2001, years ago. Oh, I see. Back in 2001. See? Hal 2000, right, Mel? I know. That's what I used to think of. That's why I thought it was Haldron. I do not recall Halcyon. Exactly, says Flat 6. Haldron for salad. David A.K. Living Freeman says, I thought hydron, pronounced hydron or haldron. Calgon. Fluffy love. All right, we can go on. They're getting silly
Calibration,
now.
two previously undocumented particle signatures had emerged. Unstable, exotic, unlike anything recorded before. They weren't just anomalies. They were questions written in the language of the universe, and CERN intended to answer them the only way it knew how, by smashing them together at nearly light speed. Everything was green-lit, beam integrity perfect. Magnetic field alignment, flawless. Cooling systems are stable. The final pre-collision checklist was nearly complete when something unexpected happened. Something that had never happened before.
Oh boy.
Prometheus interrupted. Prometheus was the facility's internal AI, a silent overseer designed to model outcomes, optimize performance, and flag danger long before it appeared. It was not built to speak unless queried. It had never spoken unprompted. Until now. Suddenly, every monitor in the control room flickered to red.
So, the AI spoke on its own to warn them. That's interesting. All right, hold on for a minute. I need to look this up. Did the AI did the AI Prometheus? Now that we have some details, Prometheus try to stop CERN. Try to stop CERN's LHC experiments. Because sometimes, you know, people make up stuff for videos. The story of an AI named Prometheus trying to stop experiments at CERN is a popular internet rumor and the subject of speculative videos and online discussions, but it is not a true event. So we can just stop this right now. It's fake. See what I'm saying?
Fake. Oh, fake.
This is why I've researched stuff.
Yep. Fake.
Hey, Joe Monk.
Well, I guess stop sharing this shit.
When do we get the monolith, says Mel. Oh, we already got them in 2020. You don't remember? They were popping up everywhere.
Yep.
And do you remember how they were making the news and then all of a sudden they disappeared? No one heard anything about them?
Yep.
Another psyop. That's what the scientists want you to believe, that it was fake, says Joe Monk. Don't worry, guys. If you want to finish watching these videos, they're all linked in the description. Except for the camera one.
Are
Because
they all the same? Is that we're quitting?
no, we're not quitting. What are you talking about, Splatter? No. No, I'm saying if they want to finish watching the videos we just ended abruptly, they can go watch them in the description. Right now, we're moving on to Everyone Feels It. The world is about to change forever. Levi Nix. Now, this guy, we're reacting to a guy reacting to TikToks. Okay? So, there's a lot of variety here. But it's real people's thoughts. It's not AI slop thrown together. I should change the banner to Levi. You know what? And I apologize, Grand Tour Richard. I didn't put the ticker up. I am so sorry. I'm going to do that right now.
What is it? It's a cute man. You want me to pick you up?
How could I forget to put the ticker up?
Bad Sandy.
Oh, I couldn't get you.
I know.
Got you. Listen, hey.
That's okay. It's up. It's up.
Okay, try this again. Same feud. I don't understand.
Spider Bite says, I watched a YouTube video years ago of the guys installing these monoliths they were making. It's them. They took the videos down and everyone now is stupid about it. Exactly. Exactly. Yes, but no. I know people like Mr. Super Sidewinder, whose first Mandela effect was 1977. For myself, the first Mandela effect I noticed was in the mid 2000s, like 2008 or 2009. But it was a weird one. It was the sound of a song. The sound was wrong. The tempo was wrong.
And then there's a Sex and the City thing.
Restart it because I don't. Yeah, there we go. All right, let me get the thing up. Give me a second.
Started at the beginning.
Yep. Hold on for 1 minute. I'm trying to get the thing up. I think red's going to look best with this. Oh, let's start. Well, this is intro. All right, hit play.
There's no question the multiverse is having a kind of
Wait,
moment.
this is the wrong
in-
one. Whoa, that's the wrong one, Splatter.
Oh, that's the one.
It's the one below it.
Okay,
Let me see.
must be then. 'Cause that's the Levi one. I went.
Yeah, that was one we just
Oh
watched.
wait. Yeah, no, it's the wrong link. Crap. Why does that happen? Give me a minute.
I
I'll
went
get
to
you
the
the
right-
right one.
I went to the
I
right
don't
title.
know why that keeps happening.
Yeah.
Like, that's dumb. 1 second.
Levi Nick.
Give me 1 second. I'll get it.
Yeah, I would call him Levi Niches if I seen his name spelled that way. I don't know if that's pronounced right, but
I don't know.
it's like niches to me.
Niche. Niches.
But you're probably right. It probably is like Nick's.
Well, no, he pronounced it. That's why I know it's right.
What
All
is
right,
it?
Splatter. Private chat. The link at the bottom. That's the right one.
Yeah.
Oh, have a good night, Grand Tour Richard. Thank you for being here. And thank you again for the donuts. They're very much appreciated.
Do I got it? No.
No, you're still presenting the last one, which is the
I
wrong
had that
one.
feeling. I did.
All right, guys, while Spatter's doing that, you know the drill. Please make sure you've hit like on the screen, especially you, Grand Tour Richard, before you go. Subscribe if you haven't already. Ring that bell so you're notified when we go live. Also, donuts are very much appreciated. Very much needed, but never, ever required. If you can, please send donuts. Thank you. That's the right one.
Yep.
All right, 1.25.
Oh.
Richard is saying good night to everyone.
Right.
Night,
Good night,
Richard.
Right. Wake the dog up.
All right, good.
Okay.
Chat, put a 1 in the chat if you've seen this. it seems like more and more people think we're nearing the end of times. There's more of a doomsday mindset amongst more people, in my opinion, where it used to be 10 years ago, it was all the conspiracy theorists, but now it seems like more and more people are talking about get prepared, bunker up, get ready for what's happening.
So this is relevant to the time is speeding up, because many people believe that the time is speeding up because we are in the end times. And it's in the Bible that time will speed up in the end times, possibly to make our suffering less.
Yeah.
Right. So he's talking about the end times here, so it's relevant. Continue.
Head. What exactly are they talking about? Is an apocalypse a zombie apocalypse? I don't know. Let's get straight up into this.
Go to
I'm not
nowhere.
gonna
Walk
lie.
up.
Yesterday, last night, I felt completely defeated, just because they're so open about what's happening, and it's happening at such a fast rate. I've been trying to warn you for a long time now. You don't want to listen. I'm telling you right now, you better prepare your family and your circle for what's coming. Don't comply. They're going to be coming to everyone's doorstep. You're not
Oh,
gonna be able
that's
to hide from this.
Ruru
You're not gonna be
Zuru
able to move from
Gaming.
this.
Hello.
It's going to hit every single corner of this earth. I hope you're all having a good day. Please take care of yourselves.
It's about to. I mean, what are we preparing for, though? Do I need food for a year? Do I need a bunch of canned goods? What is it exactly that we're preparing for?
Get real. Now, I don't know what preparedness means to some of you, but baby, you better go ahead and get prepared. And if you're waiting for the news to tell you, oh, well, you need to run out, you need to get this, it's too late.
I don't know what you've been doing. If you've been collecting supplies of water, extra container of Band-Aids.
I don't know about you guys. Cass is a nurse, as you guys know, well, retired nurse now, but we keep always extra water, toilet paper, paper towels, first aid stuff, basic acetaminophen, ibuprofen, stuff like that. We keep all those basics, not in bulk, but we've got, maybe like a couple weeks supply of it. But are you guys like, what is it? What do they call them? Preppers? You ever seen that show? Doomsday Preppers. We're going to give you a score of 9 out of 10 for being a doomsday. Like that stuff is.
So all these people on TikTok are saying that something bad is coming and we need to be prepared. And this always makes me a little anxious because I don't have the money to be prepared like that. I also don't have the room in my house to be prepared for that. Fun fact.
I got no place to prepare. I live in an apartment. What am I going to do? That's
what I'm saying. Fun fact, my 2-bedroom apartment has 2 closets, just the bedroom closets. There's no closet, like our like mop and bucket and broom is just in a corner of the kitchen because there's no place to put that stuff. There's no place to put towels. There's no closets near the bathroom. There's no linen closet. There's nothing. So there's nowhere, like where would I put, if I could even afford it, like a month's worth of paper towels and toilet paper? It would just be on the kitchen table. It would just be sitting on the kitchen table.
I'm going to get a storage locker in the basement. Yeah.
I don't trust it now.
Yeah, exactly. They get robbed all the time.
Yeah. I'm trying to read the chat. It's 1,000 years became just like a day. Yeah.
Yeah, Kieran, they get ordered.
Yes, they have been talking about end times for 2,000 years. That is correct. Call for zero. Hello. Yes, that's what I was saying. Is that the Bible says that time will speed up, and I believe it's to lessen our suffering in the end times.
And then speed it up faster.
Why is Bernie Sanders here? Oh, that's so mean, FAP. I bet she knits a mean hat and gloves, though. All right, we can continue.
So cool to me. I would love to have enough money to have a freaking bunker in the middle of the Colorado hills. That'd be sick, but I don't have one. But it'd be cool.
For them. Or you have up to maybe even getting a backup power generator. If I were you, I would get into high gear. Things are not good right now. They're going to get worse. And you need to have something to fall back on. if you listen to no other videos that I've made, listen to this one.
Got your back, Rebecca. I'll listen to it.
Pause.
I don't know if everybody is paying attention.
Okay. If you don't have the money for a generator, but you own a car, you have a generator. Just buy one of those, buy extra gas, of course. But buy one of those converters. You can buy them at Pep Boys and stuff, where you can plug it into the socket of the car and then plug your devices in, like the AC plug. And now you have a generator. You just run the car. Just saying. Can't afford a generator and you have a car, you technically have a generator. Also, if everything goes to hell, right? Running a generator or a car would alert people to where you are located because of the noise it would make. So it probably would not be good to run a generator or a car. But if you really want one and you can't afford one and you have a car, you have a generator. Just wanted to point that out.
Well, a car is much quieter than a generator, too.
That's true. It is.
Not my car. No, I'm just kidding.
All right, we can continue.
But times are getting really hard.
I will agree with this. The cost of things right now is insane. I saw a video and I wanted to bring this up just so you guys could see it. So, as you know, well, on the previous episode, as you know, we just had a baby. Thank you. We're really happy. We're really happy about it. And she's healthy. So now we're going, when you have a child, it's considered a life-changing event. And then you can go upgrade your, sorry, let me get the right screen. You can upgrade your health insurance, right? So I was scrolling through and I was like, what's all these different options? And in my opinion, health insurance right now is so expensive. So this is, I believe these people are in maybe New Jersey or something. I can't remember which state, but it's health insurance for a family of 4, $22K to $30K per year, not including deductibles. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree. I think insurance is the biggest scam. Insurance is a massive scam. The reason I know it's a scam is there's too many companies that do it and they're charging more and more every year with the same type of coverage. It's getting to the point now where on a monthly basis, how much your insurance could cost is as much as your freaking mortgage or rent. For a family of 4, you're talking about annual deductible, $7,500, monthly premium, $1,900. Bro, that's more than some people paying a freaking mortgage. That's more than some people paying their rent. $1,900 is a lot of money for a family of 4, especially also because most people don't even use their insurance.
You see, pause?
Yeah, Joey doesn't have insurance because he's offered insurance through the agency taking care of me, but the insurance is $200 a week. That's $800 a month. Guys, the deductible is $9,000. $9,000 before they pay a single dime. A single cent. Huh?
It's crazy.
Yeah, he would literally just be taking that $200 a week and setting it on fire.
Yep. Yeah, what are you paying? What's that pay for? Nothing?
Nothing until he pays $9,000 out of pocket.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Right, so he didn't get it.
Yeah, I agree.
So he's not insured.
Scam.
It is a scam. Absolutely. All right, we can continue.
Chat, let me know in the past year how many times you went to the hospital or went and you had to use your insurance in a copay. Look at these premiums, $2,400. I'm going to be really candid here. The last time I used it, I had to go to a minor emergency because I produce a lot of earwax. This is so random, bro. This is so random. About every 5 years since I've been an adult, my left ear is an overproducer of earwax, which is gross.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's exactly what happened to me. Or that's why I lost hearing in my left ear. The exact same reason.
Yes, but you had another reason that you needed insurance.
Well, yeah. Well, and my insurance sucks too. I pay like $275 a paycheck.
Yeah, well, right now it was worth it. How much would
Not
have
really.
what happened to you?
My bill's already up to like over $1,500.
Wait, what?
Yeah. I'm already getting billed saying I owe $1,500 for the hospital
Okay,
visit
you need
and
you need to take all of that and send it to your insurance company because sometimes they don't bill it correctly.
yeah, that's after the insurance.
That's what I'm saying. I would still have the insurance look at it. You'd be surprised how many times they bill things incorrectly that should be paid that don't get paid. So I would call your insurance and have them go over the bill again and make sure that everything is, because they'll tell you if it was sent in improperly by the billing company.
I can't help you right now.
When it's something like that expensive, you got to do it. You got to try.
Yeah.
You got to at least try.
Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, I had no idea. But yeah, thanks.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
do that for sure.
They just put one code in wrong, and it doesn't get covered.
Okay.
Mm.
I got you. You smarty.
When you're ready, Splatter.
Oh. Yeah, it's like,
So I said, when you're ready.
yeah, I'm ready enough now. I had to get the cat some catnip.
Aw.
I need
wonder
some
what he was
catnip.
asking for. And then he pointed it out to me. All right.
White
go do that.
Ravens now?
I'm paying whatever $500 a month for health insurance for Cass and I. But then they just sent me a bill today for like $164 for something that happened like at the beginning of this year. I was like, I thought my insurance paid for it. But it's like they want even more. They charged me $600 to take out earwax out of my ear. I've used it once.
He
Paid
should
$500 a month
resubmit
every
too.
month, every single. So I've paid.
Huh?
He should resubmit to his insurance company too.
Oh.
Close to $2,000 or more, way more than $2,000, almost $4,000 or $5,000. My math is terrible because I'm stupid. For something that I pay for the insurance, but then I still have to pay more. It just doesn't make sense to me, dude.
No.
It doesn't. Now I get it, the whole like super expensive things, but it seems like the cost of living is going up, the cost of insurance is going up, the cost of food is going up, but people aren't getting paid more. It's like, what are we supposed to do? Are we supposed to loot and steal like the people on EBT and food stamps? You know what I mean?
A lot of friends that had good jobs for years being laid off. I've had people hit me up and asking to use me as recommendations and referrals and seeing if I can put them on things. And I'm just paying attention to the climate out here, and it's getting pretty rocky. I've also had numerous friends tell me how hard it is to get a job right now. It's a lot of interviews. People are going through the interview process and going to 2, 3, 4 rounds of interviewing and still not getting called back. I know people that's putting in 30, 40 applications a day, and they've been doing that for over 30 days, still not getting anything substantial called back. So I'm like, I don't know if everybody's aware of how bad things are and how bad things are going to get. We're also like on the verge of going to war. There's countries in war right now. And I think because of so much distractions in the media and in like social media and entertainment and people keeping up with all this bullshit online, people are really numb to what's going on outside. But I say all that to say, a storm is coming and some people have already felt it, but it's nothing like what it's going to feel like when it really hits. All y'all that's buying jewelry, getting new cars, just add into y'all motherfucking expenses and y'all workload and y'all overhead. I really hope you've taken in consideration that what you're making now might not be what you'll be making in a few months to a year.
Oh, 100%. I completely agree with that. That's a great take. Great take from this guy right here. So when I started doing YouTube, you guys know I was in corporate sales and I did corporate sales for a decade, and then YouTube started jumping off. So I was like, all right, I'm doubling down on YouTube, and luckily I can do YouTube full time. Oh my god! Look at this kid back here, knocked out.
Forget everything you knew about war games.
All right, so here's the thing. Every time I hear people talking about like current day, that we all need to repair, everything's going to shit, it never goes to shit. I don't know if you noticed that. It never goes to shit. Things always just, life goes on. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying things aren't going to get harder. Like, things could get harder. But I don't know. Nothing that anybody, not that it can't happen, okay? Say a prayer, knock on wood.
Don't jinx us.
Yeah, I'm knocking on wood right now as I speak. No one has prepped for something where they've needed that prep stuff. I'm knocking on wood. You see what I'm saying? Like, how much of this is fear-mongering? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think a lot of you're right. I mean, how many bunkers have been built, underground bunkers that never they just got abandoned because they never were needed.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
How much of this is fear mongering? I mean, yes. Prepare as much as you can within your means, and within reason. But I don't know. It just sounds like fear mongering to me. Knocking on wood again.
Yeah, I agree.
Where's my bunker?
Yeah, I want a bunker too.
All right, continue.
That the level of momentum I have right now is not going to be forever. So you know what I did as soon as I started making money on YouTube? I didn't change my lifestyle at all. I kept it the same.
Fast forward it, Splatter. Just hit the L key a few times.
I didn't go. I did have to upgrade
So
our
you see
videos for
something
money.
else up on
Sure,
the
I have,
screen
but I'm
beside
like,
his
"Oh, let's
face.
fix this," and I'm kind of iffy about Dave Ramsey. But I think 70 to 80% of people are, one, getting evicted, you're cooked. You're getting fired, you're cooked. Like so many people, I think it's 70 to 80% of people are living paycheck to paycheck. Chat, put a one in the chat right now. Do you have savings? Do you have some money in savings? That's the thing I tell people, dude. Live below your means. Call my lawyer.
Pause it. He's got an ad.
Hey.
All right, so listen, Splatter, fast forward until the Morgan and Morgan stuff is off the screen. Hello, Adam, for Christ. Runarua Zuru Gaming. I'm not keeping you up, am I? You said you were going to go back to bed.
God, this dude sheds so much. All right, let's get back into this.
Yeah, he gives him a treat.
Yeah.
Who's I writing down? I got Joe Monk. Hey, Andrew Rushton, hello. But that's not who I was writing down first.
There we go. Perfect.
Oh, Kitty Cattywhack. Hello, Kitty Cattywhack. Okay, we can go on, Splatter.
Okay. Good pause, huh?
Yeah, what a cutie.
Free. Go to your place. God, this dude sheds so much. All right, let's get back into this.
Than doubled. We'll find an empty bag in your house. And in this country has more number of preppers in this country has more than doubled. We'll find an empty bag in your house. Any kind of bag, preferably a backpack. If you don't have an extra backpack, find a reusable bag. Tens of millions of people now identify as preppers, and now is a really stupid time to start calling these people naysayers.
I think staying prepared for anything at whatever point in time is just something that everybody should do. You don't have to.
No, I agree. You should be prepared somewhat for this event. Whatever this event may be. Have food, have rations, have things ready.
I think this is the wrong video, but it's fine.
Don't spend more than you make. Don't buy, don't buy things that you can't afford. My whole rule of thumb, and I think I've said this on a previous video, my entire rule of thumb is if you can't buy it 3 times, you can't afford it. If you can't buy it 3 times, you can't afford it.
There is no doubt.
And so I'm like, that's the way I look at things. So even if I go to Best Buy and I'm like, oh, I really want this. I really want a new camera. I want this. If I can't buy it 3 times, I can't afford it. If I want a new pair of shoes, the most expensive pair of shoes I think I've bought since doing YouTube.
If I followed that rule, I would be in serious trouble because I would not be buying necessities like toilet paper. You know how many times I could only afford 1 roll of toilet paper?
Yeah.
Like, I'm serious. So if I followed that rule, I'd be screwed.
You'd never have anything. Or you'd be saving for one big...
Yeah, see, here's the thing. Mindset. His mindset is completely different because he has money. When you don't have money, you can't go by that mindset. It's completely different. Like, that'd be like Elon Musk saying, if I can't buy it 50 times, I shouldn't buy it. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's the mindset of where he is financially. Because me saying that is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I shouldn't buy this chicken. I can't afford to buy 3 of them. Stop it.
If we go by those rules, then I'll never have a girlfriend again in my life. 'Cause I can't afford one of them. Nevertheless, 3.
Yeah, really.
Hey, Tobin. I guess no one should have kids either.
Or kids.
All right, this one's over with. He's just gonna ramble. It's at the very end, so he's rambling. All right, I think I gave you the wrong video anyway. So, all right, the next one is time speeding up, or am I just old by Jake the Awake?
I was enjoying the dog. That was the best part of the video.
It was the best part of the video. I completely agree.
Yeah.
He's adorable.
Yeah, he looked kind of like Louis, except brown and white instead of black and white.
Well, he calls himself Jake the Awake now.
Oh, you know this guy?
Oh, like Jake the Asshole.
Is that what he used to go by?
Yeah, he was. He is an asshole. I don't like him.
I don't know him, and I have not seen this video, so that's the
Oh,
thing.
recognize
I
that.
don't.
It's the same face I wanted to smack a few years ago.
So should he be called Jake the Woke instead of Awake?
Here's the thing. I want to watch it fresh with you so you can get my first reaction on this, but
yeah.
That also leaves us open to shit videos. So, grain of salt, guys. I'm sorry. But I haven't seen any of these. That's the point.
Well, I'm willing to watch it with you, but I'm just warning you, this guy's an asshole.
Jake the Awake exposes pro sports being fake, though.
Well, he changed up, I guess.
That could be true.
Flatter, you're not presenting.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay. I just had a feeling you thought you were.
Yep. I lost track of everything. As soon as I seen Jake the Asshole, I'm just like, whoa, this guy.
He got you flustered.
Yeah.
All right, let me change the color because that's too close to the original. All right. Jake the Snake, I know that. He's not no Jake the Snake.
No, that's not. No, that's different, Jake, again.
Yeah, Jake the Snake was cool.
All right, we can continue, we can start. I don't know this guy. I've never seen the video, so here we go.
Yeah, me either.
You feel as if time has been sped up? Because that's how I feel. It feels like time is going by faster than it ever has before. Is that even possible? The clock still shows 24 hours in the day, yet the seconds seem to be going by at double the speed as before. I used to be able to look at a stopwatch and it would go 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000. And now it seems like if I look at a stopwatch, I don't even have time to say 1,000. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Oh, yeah,
8,
you're
9,
right.
10.
Pause.
There went 10 seconds of my life.
And the thing is, I'm going to suggest that we're in a timeline where time is faster. Not that time is speeding up, but we're in a timeline where time is faster. And the reason why I say that is because day and night still match up. Day and night still match up with the faster time. So, how could that be possible if time were actually speeding up? And if anyone has an answer for that, I'm all ears. But I believe we're in a timeline or a multiverse or a simulation or whatever, that we're in a place where time this is normal. Time isn't speeding up. This is how time is here.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking the same thing Ken Raz was. You know, he's like, you know, maybe if we're on a smaller Earth, then, you know, in a shorter orbit or whatever. I don't know. Based on just based on what time is now. I don't know. That's kind of what I was thinking.
Could be. No, I'm saying it all could be right. I'm not saying I'm right. That's what I'm asking. That's why you gave an answer that could explain that. Let me see. A second is faster, says Preliminal. That's what I'm trying to tell you, though. You can't put a wind-up clock next to a digital one, because in this reality, time is faster. They will keep up. That's what I think is happening. Okay. Smaller Earth, shorter orbit, says Fenris.
Still no curve? That makes no sense.
Really, who knows, says David, aka Logan Freeman. I have multiple theories. Prince, the purple one. Before he departed the earth, that time doesn't exist. Because we're in a malleable simulation run by the Acorn, says Preliminal. Kitty Caddywhack, I already talked about that. I demand excuse. I do believe that as we get older, time does go by faster, but not this fast. And as it was pointed out, younger people are experiencing it as well. And that's why it's something beyond just getting older.
Right. Right.
Oh, it is.
Can we get back to the asshole?
Yeah, I guess so.
I remember, guys. I watched him years ago. That was his name. And yeah.
Yeah, he needs a cute dog in his video instead of him.
Jake, ready? Ready?
Wait a minute. Curse Zero, what do you mean I'm a theory? I'm a theory?
Yeah, I seen that in the chat there. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm ready. Go ahead.
I was starting to think he was arguing with someone in the chat. Like,
I didn't even see Cursed here. Hey, Cursed.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Okay.
That fast? Whoa! So somehow, some way, it feels to me like time is going by almost twice as fast as it did before, yet the clock still shows 24 hours. Is it just me getting old that's making me feel this way? Is time going by faster? Has time been sped up, or am I just getting old? If you feel the same way I do, like time is going by faster than before, is it just because you got old? Is getting old the only reason why time feels like it is going by way too fast?
Pause.
I think there's something else going on.
And I had a feeling he was going to say that. He's saying the same thing I'm saying. He may give a different reason, but he's saying it's not the only thing at play. It's not just that we're old. All right, continue.
Going on here. So I have posed this question to my audience before. Does it feel like time is being sped up, or has been sped up, or is perpetually speeding up to you guys? Because it does to me. Now, is it because I'm getting old that I feel that way? And it's not just that I'm getting old. It's also perhaps because I am a YouTuber, beings I am a professional YouTuber, perhaps because the work that I do doesn't really feel like work, perhaps because I enjoy the work that I do. Maybe that's why time flies by.
I mean, yes, enjoying the time that you're doing. Like, if you're doing something you enjoy, time's going to move faster.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's what this is. I believe, yes, nominally, that time could move faster. Time points. I'm going to say points of time can arrive faster in your memory because you're older. For example, your birthday, Christmas, Halloween, specific dates. You could be like I said to you, and that's how our brain usually saves information in that sense. Like I said to you, it seems just like yesterday I was watching the inauguration of Donald Trump. It seems just like yesterday it was election day and Trump was giving his victory speech. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's all like events. Your brain remembers events, and it devises time based on those events. So yes, being older, birthdays, Christmas, Easter, Thanksgiving, we did celebrate them more, so we have a bigger reference, so it can seem like that's speeding up. The time that, oh my gosh, it's Christmas again. It just seems like yesterday we were taking down the tree and now we're putting the tree back up because it's the Christmas season. Like that, yes, that could be from age. But the speeding up of time just in general, that 1/1000, 2/1000 that we can't do anymore. You can barely keep up just saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can barely keep up like that anymore. So I think it's multifaceted. Just like the Mandela effect for me is multifaceted with multiple reasons. I believe the time speeding up is as well. And I believe one of those things is that we're in a reality where time moving this fast is normal. But I could be wrong. So. Guys, anything you want to add?
No, I'm okay.
Josh?
Crap. Sorry, I've been muted this whole time. I've been talking.
Oh, it's okay. It happens.
But yeah, I was just saying, just for the record, I've never known Sandy to be wrong about anything ever.
Stop it. No. Don't say that.
Well, you had the disclaimer you could be wrong, and I'm just saying, I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, well, there's no way to prove this, so it's just a theory.
Yep.
Yeah.
Back to Jake.
Back to Jake.
Perhaps because I'm my own boss and I set my own hours, and I'm a pretty lenient boss and I don't force myself to work too hard. Maybe that's why the time flies by. Maybe it's a combination of me being a YouTuber and my own boss, and I'm getting old. Is that it? Time seems to be flying by way faster than it ever did before because I'm my own boss and I'm getting old. Right? That has to be the answer. Except here's the problem with that. Many of you guys who are not professional YouTubers and do something completely different, many of you guys who are younger than me, and I'm 42 years old, so people in their late 20s and early 30s are agreeing with me. And they're not just a few people agreeing with me. There's a lot of people agreeing with me. So if people who are younger than I am are feeling the same way I do, and they don't do the same work as me, how is it that they're...
Let me see what the chat is saying.
Yeah. Well, see, I disagree with them because, like, I do a job that, I've had many jobs where, I didn't enjoy one bit. And sometimes, they dragged on, but, when we were busy, they flew by, like when I was doing something and, I was, working, It just flew by, you know what I mean? And like my job now, I don't mind my job. I kind of enjoy my job, but sometimes it just drags on forever. It just takes, it seems like it's, so long. So, I mean, I disagree with him on that point. Just because you enjoy what you do, I can see that making your time go faster, but time will go faster and doing a job. When I worked in restaurants, like that rush hour, dinner rush, we were, kicking ass and, next thing you know, like 3 hours went by and it felt like 20 minutes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it makes your brain gets more active, so you don't have time to think about time, so time flies. Yeah.
Yep.
Right?
Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Feeling the same way as me, a 42-year-old man. And people who are older than me are also agreeing with me. So is it just a symptom of me getting older that I feel like time is going by much more quickly? I don't think so. I think there's something else going on. But how can I explain it?
Josh, when you said that you've never known me to be wrong, Dr. Bob said, damn it, Josh, mute yourself again.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, hilarious. Sorry.
I'm muting.
All right. All right.
Ready?
Oh, I've already. Hey, Granola Grin. I've already looked into the quickening from the Hopi. I already know about that one. But thank you for suggesting it. For anyone interested, you should look in. Granola Grin suggests looking into the quickening from the Hopi. Their premonitions do parallel this time slip observations. All right, continue.
The clock still shows 24 hours in the day, but somehow it feels like there's never enough time to get anything done now. It's like I can only get 1, maybe 2 errands done, and then the day has shot by. And it also feels like now I need a nap. When I was younger, I never needed a nap, but now it feels like every day at some point I feel like I need a nap.
Okay, that is getting older. Your body does not have the energy it had once when you were younger. So needing a nap, that's just age. You need, every older person on my street takes a nap. Every single one. They all take naps in the afternoon. Usually between 3 and 3:30. And everybody's schedule. They're all napping in the afternoon. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, my dad did that too.
There you go. It's being older. You take naps. It's like that. It's like that that age-old comic strip where that riddle that you start life on all fours, and then you're crawling, and then you stand. You know what I'm saying, like that, and then you end life the same way on all fours with the walker. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
It's the same thing. Like you took naps as a baby and as a toddler, and then as you get older, you start taking naps again in the daytime. It fits with that too. I'm just rambling. Go ahead.
Nap. And then if I give in, well, there's a few hours gone right there, right? So are you guys feeling like you need a nap every day?
Well,
now, maybe that's a symptom of me getting older, but I'll bet you there's some people much younger than me who are going to agree that now they feel like they need a nap every day. Yeah. And you know what? I'm a pro YouTuber who sets my own hours. So if I give in to that I need a nap feeling at 1, 2 p.m., there went my day. The day is gone. And here's the deal. I'm my own boss. So it's not like I'm going to fire me for slacking off and not getting enough work done. So I realize that because I'm my own boss and I'm a slacker, and I'm not going to punish myself for being a slacker at my own job, time is definitely going to fly by when you're, going out back to puff a bowl and taking taking stoner naps at your job and whatnot and putting things off till tomorrow, I realize time's gonna fly by if that's the lifestyle you live, which is my case. But like I said before, people who don't do this, who don't do what I do for a living, have a completely different personality, completely different life, and they're younger than me. They're telling me, Jake, they're telling me in the comment section, Jake, I agree. I'm younger than you, and it feels like time is going by way faster than it used to.
Yep,
So
that's the
if
thing.
time is going...
There are younger people experiencing the sped up time. And that is why I believe, like I said, I believe that, you know, this is just the way time works here. I really do.
Yeah.
All right, we can continue. I needed to pause it. I'm sorry.
Going by way faster than it used to. How in the hell is that even possible? How can time speed up and us like notice it? But the damn clock still says that there's the same 24 hours.
Oh no. No, let me know when it's over.
Over. Okay.
Yep.
Time in the day to get stuff done. And now I feel like the day just shoots by and I just can't quite get everything done. And it leads me to feeling like I didn't quite accomplish as much as I could have or should have. So if you are feeling this same feeling that I am, that time is flying by, like time has been sped up and it's going by way faster than it used to, if you feel this same thing, can you tell me about it in the comment section and try and put it into words as to what?
You know what? I'm going to tell people who are watching this on replay to do that in my comments too. What are your theories as to why everything seems to be speeding up?
Yeah, why not?
Like I said, I believe we shift all the time. So it's possible we keep shifting and each time is faster. I don't know.
Yeah, that's interesting. Because I mean, you know, I hear people say all the time, time is, like we look at it as linear, but time really isn't linear. And so if it's not linear, then, it could be going at different speeds in different, realities or different,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Let's see. All right, let me
Right.
see. So, people that do a lot of gaming. Okay, Kitty Catty Wax says, I also kind of think that time seems to be slipped by quicker because of so many not being in the moment. Because they're on their devices scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, making content, etc. People have said, even at work, where they're just watching the clock, waiting to get home, that time still appears to be moving faster. So I don't know if younger people are experiencing it.
Yeah, of course, all the naysayers say, no, it's all the same.
So I don't know. You guys want to say anything? Kitty Kayak says, I'll add to my comment. Also, people that do a lot of gaming. That can make time go by. I agree.
Oh, yeah, time flies when you're gaming.
Hey, Sherry Eyes. But see, here's the thing. That doesn't explain not being able to say 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000. That's the
one
thing.
Mississippi, two Mississippi.
Yeah, Mississippi. There's
Yeah.
another one that you said that I'd never heard before in my life, Splatter. What was it?
I can't remember now.
All right. Well, if you think of it, let me know. I love how he doesn't blink when he's talking to his little cam. Yep, slipping into the future.
I wonder if he still has the Jake the Asshole channel.
Linear time ended in 2013 for Ken Mass.
Because to me, he's still Jake the Asshole.
He didn't seem too bad in this one. He seems, you know,
yeah,
not too asshole-y.
All right, we can continue.
Might be going on. If you agree time has been sped up, let me know in the comments section. How is that even possible? What's going on? Has there been some cosmic shift in the universe by the system programmers who program this virtual reality simulation that we are taking place in right now? What did I just say? So if you guys are noticing that your life is flying on by, like there's not enough time in the day, please let me know about it in the comments section down below. It's not just because we're getting old, man.
I agree.
Isn't because we're getting old, because there's going to be young people in the comments section who see this video who are going to agree with me. And these young people in the comments section who are going to agree with me are going to give me assurance that what I'm saying.
FAP, have a good night. Thank you for being here. FAP says passing out. Kind of a regular hour.
Yeah, good night.
That's a good pause.
I'm laughing at Sherry Ives' comment. Not too asshole-y is my new password.
Oh my God, to add a number in there and a
character.
A character. You can use dollar signs for the S.
That's funny.
All right, we can go on.
Is correct that something else is going on here. I'm not just getting old, and it's not just because I'm a YouTuber who's setting my own hours that makes it seem like my life is flying by at double the speed. It isn't. You're feeling it. I'm feeling it. Tons of people are feeling it. So what caused time and space to suddenly speed up? How is that even possible?
Pause.
What even is?
As I was saying, I believe we've shifted to an Earth where that's just the way it is.
That's the way it is.
Yeah, I have that stuck in my head now too. I don't know. But I do believe it's got to be something more than just
age.
Yeah, just more. It's got to be more than age. It really does. Thanks, Spider.
Let's finish this off.
Yep.
Is this place, man? What I can tell you, this place, it ain't what they told us it was. And the more you look into what this place is for real, you're definitely going to find out it is not what they told us at all, man. But if you want to learn more about that, that's for another video on another day. And I've made videos about that in the past.
Yeah.
Okay, that's done. We're not going to hear a spiel. That's enough of that. But guys, do you agree? Do you believe it's just that we're getting older?
No.
He just mentioned his Jake asshole videos there.
Mhm.
I mean, I think that that might be a little bit of, kind of why, but I mean, not at all. Like, I mean, it's going way faster than us just getting older,
Spider,
Yeah, what?
are you getting the next one ready?
It could be.
It's Why is Time Speeding Up? Thomas Mulligan.
I'll ask Jaden next time I talk to her, now that she's out of school. She's been out of school for, well,
Enough
a little
time.
while. Yeah. Like, she
Enough
actually has a
time.
job now, like she's, school started back up and she didn't have to go. And so now she's, working. So I'll ask her if it seems like the days are going faster.
I just want to say, Splatter, this is the last video I have. You see how fast this went?
Oh, that's okay. Good. Time to go.
Well, we are doing an early night because tomorrow night we have 2 shows back to back.
That's
and
right.
technically Josh and I had 2 shows back to back tonight too.
Yeah.
So
There you go.
I don't want to kill everyone figuratively,
No more excuses.
not literally YouTube, by making everybody do 12-hour shows back to back,
Yeah.
Yeah, we went 4 hours tonight. I couldn't believe it. Like, it went by no time.
So I got burned out today trying to cheer for my football team.
Thank God that's over, says Mel WD-40.
What, the football?
No, the guy,
No,
Jake.
that last video, Jake the asshole.
Yeah.
No, it's not the same person, Kitty Caddywhack.
Well, this guy's totally different looking.
Is this the beginning? Did you rewind it?
And he looks less
Yeah.
asshole-y.
Yeah, that last guy,
1.25
I
times?
just remember him totally as Jake the asshole. That's what he was to me until I just now. Ready?
Yeah, we're ready. Let's go.
Okay.
I'm only going to share with you how you can actually slow down time, but I'm also going to give you some tips on how you can remember more of your own life. I saw this really scary tweet the other day, and it was a quote from Sam Altman, and he said, "Adjusted for the subjective increase in how fast time passes, life is half over by 23 or 24. I'll explain what that means in a second.
So, do we understand? If
No.
you adjust for how much time is speeding up, half of our lives are over by age 23 or 24. If you adjust for the speed up in time. How that works out, I don't know. But that's what he's claiming.
Yeah, we're supposed to die at the age of 50, in other words.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't
Used
understand
to.
that.
Oh, like a century ago, wasn't the average lifespan that, like, maybe more than a century ago, but you know what I mean.
I don't know. What's the average lifespan today?
I think 69 in the United States. It changes per location. Average U.S. lifespan.
And it's different between male and female. For some
It is different between male and female. Has nothing to do with men living longer. I mean, women living longer. It has everything to do with men taking more dangerous jobs.
I was gonna say, yeah, men being stupider. You know, doing stupid stuff, more stupid stuff than
Holy-
women do.
It's 78.4 years now. Males is 75.8 years. Females is 81.1 years.
Yeah, I don't remember the average life expectancy ever being lower. Like, I always thought I thought it was getting lower. Like, I don't ever remember it getting higher. You know.
I don't either. That seems high to me.
Yeah.
That does seem kind of high. Yeah.
We spin the wheel like on. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Lifetime.
All right, we can continue.
Okay.
Second here. I'm 24, and it feels like ever since 2020, time has been moving a little bit differently. Now, for me personally, 3 major things happened in 2020. The pandemic, I graduated from university, and I entered the workforce. And saying that the past 3 years have flown by would be like the biggest...
All right, so he just listed stressors. There's good stress and bad stress. So even if like graduating was a good stress, you're still stressed. Like you have to make sure you're there on time, that you look good, that you got your cap and gown, you know what I'm saying? So it's a good stress. Yes, stressors would also speed up time. But let's see what else you have to say.
The play?
Yeah.
Understatement ever. Now, a problem that I'm having is that my idea of what 25 would look like to me 4 years ago is a lot different than the life I'll actually be living in a few months, unless I do something about it. And look, I know that 25 is still really young, and I should be going easy on myself and all of that, but with how quickly the past few years have been going by, I am currently on a mission to slow down time and make more out of my own life. And in researching this, I came across some pretty insane stuff that I'm going to show you in this video, and then at the end, I have a challenge for the both of us. But to really understand what's going on here, first, I think we need to start with the question, what is time?
I needed cash fast. I filled out a quick application, got approved, and walked out.
Time is money.
Yeah.
2 of them.
Let me know when we're good.
Yeah, well. I need one that can't skip. Okay.
Back.
Yep.
First, we can't see it or hear it or influence it in any way, and yet the passage of time... Time is one of the most mysterious things in our entire universe. We can't see it or hear it or influence it in any way, and yet the passage of time governs our entire lives. 2,500 years ago, Aristotle said that time is the most unknown of all unknown things. And to this day, that still rings kind of true, because the only way that humans know how to define time is through units of measurement. 1 day is just 1 full rotation of the Earth, and 1 year is just 1 full rotation of the Earth around the sun. Those units of time don't make sense anywhere else in our universe. But time is also relative, and it doesn't even move at the same speed everywhere. If you've seen Interstellar, when they go to Miller's planet, you know that every hour spent on that planet is equal to 7 years back on Earth. And the characters in that movie suffer from something called time dilation, which is also a very real thing. So as far as we know, time can only move in one direction, but the speed at which it moves can vary depending on where you are. And somehow this mysterious, hard to define thing is also the most valuable thing that we have. So how can we make the most of it? Jeff Bezos has a net worth of $126 billion, but I can guarantee you he would give up billions of his net worth to increase the amount of time he has. I mean, he's funding an entire startup focused on human immortality, so I think that one...
We just need to pause it. That's playing way too long. Let's see what the chat's saying. Oh, happy birthday, Mel WD. Hold up, it's Mel's birthday too?
Oh,
Guys?
he said next month. I think he's...
Oh, next month it's Mel's.
Yeah.
Where?
Good, mine was just 2 days ago.
Where did I must have missed it. I don't see it.
Said something about turning 68, I think, next month.
69.
I swear I just saw it. Unless it was somebody else.
I don't see it. Ah, dang it. I'm turning 68 this month.
Oh, this month.
When this month? November 25th. Got it. Well, happy early birthday. Wolfie says happy birthday. And for Christ says happy birthday.
62. It still seems weird. I'm old. There's no denying it. If you're in your 60s, you're old. Right?
Hunter. I was trying to figure out who, I knew, hold on. The Honorable, Honest Hunter O'Hero. Okay.
I guess you are as old as you feel, right? I don't feel old. So
That's the way I look at it.
No, don't look at it that way, because I feel like I'm 85. Oh. Just don't pay attention to the number. That's all. Alright, continue.
And it's
You
pretty
make a fun
obvious.
thing.
I saw this quote on Alex Hormozy's Twitter recently, and he described this perfectly. When I was 20, I wanted to be a millionaire. Now that I'm a millionaire, all I want to be is 20, because you can always go and make more money, but you can never get back the time.
That's true. And while we wait for that ad, guys, please there's 50 people watching. Please take a moment to make sure you've hit like on the stream. Subscribe if you haven't already. You're already enjoying yourself and hanging out. Come say hi in the chat. Make sure you hit subscribe. Ring the bell so you know you're notified when we go live on the weekdays, because it's random. Also, if you can, please send donuts. They are very much needed, very much appreciated, but never, ever, ever required. Hold on, Splatter. I'm getting your donut dance, dude. We haven't seen these donut dancers in a while, so.
And the kitty cat.
And a dog. Okay. All right. Continue.
Like me, who aspires to have a lot of money, who aspires to be a millionaire, it's always important to take a step back and appreciate the fact that you are currently in possession of the most valuable thing in our universe, which is time. But the catch here is that money can also be extremely useful in helping you slow down time, and not just in the biological sense. As we get older, time speeds up for two reasons. The first is pretty obvious, because like I said, time is relative, and the same space of time grows shorter as we grow older.
Pause.
So what do I mean by that? When you turn one.
So again, he's going to give the birthday example probably. Yes, I do believe, and this is a man's excuse if you take it as all or nothing, but I do believe your age does speed up time, because time is relative, like he's saying, and you've had X amount of birthdays. The time between birthdays is going to seem shorter because you've had so many birthdays. It still sounds man-excusey to me, but I can concede that being part of the reason, just not the full reason. I believe that we are in a timeline where time moves faster, and that's it. That's all I got. But let's hear a second reason, because I'm curious. All right, hit play, Splatter.
That 1 year makes up 100% of your life. But when you turn 2, 1 year makes up only 50% of your life. By the time you turn 20, the unit of 1 year makes up only 5% of your life. So as you get older, the measurement of 1 year continues to get smaller, making it seem like less time, and ultimately making it feel like the years are getting shorter and time is speeding up. Which is why Sam Altman said the first 24 years of your life will pass at the same speed as...
He's claiming he's going to show you a way to slow down time. So everyone take notes, pay attention. We can slow down time. Let's see how he does it. All right, hit play.
Which is markers. When you're a kid, life seems to go by incredibly slowly.
No.
Like, I remember years of elementary school that seemed to feel longer than the entirety.
He's literally just saying what I said. That's why we feel like time is speeding up. Markers, like your birthday.
Yeah.
He's saying this is going to slow it down. No, it doesn't. Even if you're looking forward to Christmas, even if you're looking forward to Halloween and Easter and all that stuff, it's not slowing down for us. It's still speeding up. At least it is for me. All right, go on.
of my 4-year degree. There's actually a scientific reason for this. Our brain measures time in terms of mental markers. So when you're a kid, you're constantly being introduced to new things, new food, new people, new sports. Everything is new. And because of this, there's a lot more markers that your brain has to make for all of this new information. Every time you experienced or learned something new, your brain would set one of those markers in its perception of time. If in 1 year you learned, saw, or experienced 100 new things, your brain will register 100 markers. If you go through a year and only experience 1 or 2 new things, your brain will only have 1 or 2 markers to signal for that year, making it seem a lot shorter. Now, I want to ask you, when was the last time you did something for the first time? This doesn't have to be an expensive vacation or learning a new.
When was the last time you guys did something for the first time? That's a good question.
The last time?
Yeah. I could tell you, Josh. I know what you did.
Okay.
I know
well,
I know what
I got
Josh
something.
did for the first time that he's never done before.
What's that?
You went to the Special Olympics and volunteered.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's way more recent than what I was thinking.
I was right again.
Yeah, see, told you, it never fails. Don't doubt Sandy.
I'm kidding. I tried mushroom coffee. That's a good one. That's a good one, Joe Monk. Let's see. I'm looking to see. Let's see the donuts go nuts. Those Tobin. All right, all we gotta do, donuts going nuts. Here we go. Donuts going nuts on the screen. Here we go. Joe Monk put 1 in too. I gotta put 1 for Joe Monk. So we'll do it twice. This is a donut saying happy birthday to Splattered. I don't know if anyone noticed that. That's a happy birthday donut.
Thank you very much.
Donuts going nuts. Okay. All right. Probably 30 years ago, says Dr. Bob. I can't put that on the
Language
screen
or
now.
anything like that, but it could be driving down a new road, trying new food, making a new friend, anything. There's a famous psychologist and writer named Claudia Hammond who coined the term the holiday paradox. Have you ever been on a vacation?
I don't believe it. I say it's a man. Like I said, I believe we've shifted to a timeline where time is faster, because it's the only thing that explains the 1/1000, 2/1000 thing that no longer exists. You can't do 1/1000, 2/1000, 3/1000 anymore.
No.
It can't be done. So, yeah, I think we are in a timeline where time is faster. All right, we can continue.
I think I could really fit an and in there, looking at 1 and 2 and maybe just that.
Donut catastrophe.
All right. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And while you're there, it just seems like time is flying by, which, I mean, is just the term, time flies when you're having fun. But what's interesting is most people, once they're home from said vacation, actually report that it feels like the length of their vacation was a lot longer than it actually was. And the reason for that is because you take your brain off of autopilot, you remove yourself from your routines, and you introduce new places, experience, sounds, people, food, the list goes on. And while at the time, it might feel like your vacation passes quickly, upon reflection, your brain created so many markers that there's a lot of vivid memories to look back on. Speaking of vivid memories, on average, the time in your life you'll remember most vividly is between the ages of 15 and 25. And the term for this in your life is called the reminiscence bump, which is essentially on the chart of your life, the peak of your memories and experiences. Now, there are 2 reasons for this. The first being novelty, like we just talked about. Between that...
Okay. I think that's relative. So, yes. 15 to 20, your high school years will stand out 100%. Okay? That's usually when you have your first love.
Man.
You get your first car. You finish high school. You get out of school, period. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, the high school years. I'm not so sure about the to 25 because it depends. I think it's dependent upon if and when you get married, get your first job. Like for someone else, that might be 25 to 30. You see what I'm saying? Like, how old was I when I got married? I was 26. So 25. But I did get my first job when I was 22. So. No, I was 28. I was 28 when I got my first real job, like out of college with a degree. Because I switched up my majors. I didn't graduate college until 2002. 2002. Because I switched up my majors and lost 2 years.
Oh,
It's
damn.
just infuriating.
I didn't graduate college till 2015, so don't feel bad.
Yeah, except I started going to college in 95. So.
Oh, I started going to college in 93, and then did community college for a year, and that went fine. And then when I switched to Ohio State, I just started partying and flunked out basically, and then took like a 10-year break or 20-year break, and then went back in my 30s.
I took 1 year off to work, and they were redoing the like revamping the animation because originally I had to do a major in computer animation and graphic design, and I ended up switching from Rowan to Rutgers, and then I dropped that major after I realized how much time I'd be spending in the animation lab, just rendering.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, no, this is not for me. Absolutely not.
Yeah, that's the worst part about making videos.
The render.
Yeah.
Oh, you have no idea. One animation of a gumball. I had a gumball character and inside one of those gumball machines that sit on the floor, and it's got like the circular slide for the gumball going down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that took like 8 days to render, something ridiculous.
Holy shit.
You just let the computer go. It's just
Yep.
let the computer go. I mean, I'm sure it's faster now, but back then we were using Softimage, and it was very graphics intensive. It was something else. I was like, no, I'll stick with graphics.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry for the tangent, everyone. Okay, go ahead.
We're heading ahead.
Time you have so many firsts: first prom, graduation, driving, living on your own, traveling, etc., that you create all of these markers for your brain to look back on. Strangely enough, the second factor behind this is because your memory and your identity are so closely intertwined together. So as you enter your late teens and your early 20s and you start constructing the idea of your identity, your brain looks to memories to reinforce the idea of who you are. So if you're someone who believes a big part of your identity is your love for learning, you'll have a lot of vivid memories of those days in school. If you decide a big part of your identity is your love for sports, playing and watching those games are going to be the most vivid memories for you. The only time scientists have found people who have delayed the reminiscence bump is those who have gone through major life or identity changes later on. Which brings me to the challenge of this video. I am in my last few months of my reminiscence bump, and I feel like I haven't made that many new memories since I graduated from university in 2020. The most distinct chapter of the past 3 years was definitely the time I spent living in Toronto, because obviously it came with a lot of firsts for me. But I gave that up to pursue this, so, you know. And what's funny is probably the most vivid memory.
Okay, I don't care about his memories, but he did say something interesting. That is true. Like, my most vivid memories of school were school. Like, I enjoy learning. I've always loved learning. And you know, just like being in the hallway, having fun with friends, and, you know, when I think of high school, I think of the good stuff. I think of the bad stuff too. But nowhere near as much as the good stuff, you know?
Yeah. Well, you must have had more good stuff than me, because my high school was miserable.
Yeah, but you went to a special high school. You
Yeah.
didn't go to a typical high school.
Yeah. No. Yeah. It's definitely special.
Yeah. I mean, I went to a Catholic school, but it's still typical.
Yeah. I would see things about, Catholic school and think, oh, dude, I'd rather go to Catholic school than this school.
Pretty bad.
Yeah.
But I will tell you, there was a lot of kids in my school that were not Catholic. Parents would still send them to Catholic school for the structure, for the education, even though they were being indoctrinated with religion class.
Yeah.
But they were not Catholic. They still went to Catholic school.
Well, that was the difference. In my high school, I went to, they made you come into the office before you got admitted to the school, and, say that you were a Christian and that, accepted Jesus as your savior. And if you wouldn't, say that on record, in front of the principal and the pastor or whatever, then you couldn't get into the school. And they were always proud because it was called World Harvest Christian Academy. They're like, we have the word Christian in our name. But once they got a football team, they changed it to Harvest Preparatory School. And they took the Christian out of the name, so they could, and they probably dropped that, requirement of, admitting, having to confess that you're a Christian. So.
Yeah, no, nothing like that in Catholic school.
Crazy.
And with the exception of religion class, it's just basic everything. You choose a language, you got science, biology, chemistry, psychology, keyboarding.
Still probably had better electives than we did too. Well, we had crappy electives. Like, we didn't have wood shop or auto shop or anything like that.
We didn't either. We didn't have that either. Oh no. See, Catholic schools, you gotta remember, they don't get state funding. So,
oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
We didn't have that stuff either. The best you have was psychology, keyboarding, home ec. There may have been a wood shop, but I don't think so, because I would have been interested in that. And they got rid of home ec by my junior year. So. Anyway, let's get through this splatter. We're almost done.
Do you hear my name?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, what's up?
I said, let's get through this. We're almost done.
Oh, yeah, I know. Oh, man.
Have from that time is when I tried octopus for the first time. It was a work event, and there was this kind of running joke that I was this picky eater. So whenever we'd go out, they'd always try to get me to eat new foods. And, I've seen my octopus teacher. I wasn't really that down to eat that octopus, but I did. And funny enough, I remember vividly what the plate looked like, what everyone was wearing, where everyone was seated, etc., which is why these new experiences don't have to be these massive things, but even small moments trying something new. So with that in mind, I am committing to trying something new every week for...
Okay. What he doesn't realize yet is, I guess, because he's still young, it doesn't have to be new to have memories like that. If you have a good memory, you'll remember the most mundane, random crap just as vividly. Yeah. Like, I remember, listen, I was walking back from the store, okay? And I'll say to myself, I'm just going to remember, like, subconsciously, I'm going to remember this moment. Like, it was Christmas, and I'm like, it's Christmas. Like, it's Christmas. I love Christmas. Okay? And I can tell you, like, where I was standing when I had that thought, like, where I was I was on the street walking. And I remember doing that, the same exact thing, at my parents' house the year before my stepdad died. As I'm walking in their front door. Like walking up to their front door, I should say. So like your memory, that's why it pisses me off so much when people say that our memory is fallible. Like, I don't know. Like he's talking about these vivid memories, and I can have them over the dumbest stuff. The dumbest stuff.
Yeah. Well, it's just like what you always say. Like I still remember, phone numbers. Like, like when I was growing up, my parents, when I was a kid, they moved their business in, to this little apartment on the side of our house. And so they had a business phone line where, like those old Merlin phones where they had like 5 lines. And then we had our 2 home lines. So I had 7 phone numbers, but 5 of them. And I remember all of those. And I remember an ex-girlfriend's phone number from 30 years ago.
Same. Ex-boyfriend.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm. And the weird part is the phone number. I also remember the notes of the keys, of the buttons. Like I could hum it.
Huh. Yeah, no, I don't know if I could do that, but
Each key, each button of the key. For those of you that are too young, like Little Cam, maybe you did have a phone, Little Cam. I don't know, but before, like back in the day, the corded phones, each button had a tone, and the tone, like each one, like I could tell you what number was being dialed by hearing it.
Yeah.
Back then, because each 6 always sounded the same, no matter which brand of phone you had. It sounded the same. That was a 6. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. But you couldn't do that on a rotary phone.
No, not a rotary phone, just the push button. Hey, General Sorrow.
Yeah, speaking of pushing buttons, Si must not have woke him up.
I told her not to.
I know, but she said she was going to anyway.
Yeah, but I told her not to. I'd feel bad. He fell asleep because he needed sleep,
Because our show was boring. No, I'm just kidding.
No. He needed to sleep. That was all.
Yeah, no, he probably did. But he is going to be pissed when he wakes up and be like, "Oh, damn it, I missed the show."
Nah. She'll be like, I'm glad I missed this one.
He'll still watch it on replay.
Oh. God bless pushing buttons.
Yeah, he's awesome.
And all of you that watch these shows on replay. And all of you that are here, obviously. But
everybody.
Yeah. And God bless the people that fall asleep on stream, because you leave the stream running anyway.
Yeah, I was about to fall asleep on stream about 2 hours ago. Like I don't know something happened and something just hit me, and I was getting tired. I'm like, oh my God. And then I finally woke up and got my second wind back, and I'm normal again. But I swear I was getting drowsy there the first hour of the show.
Before I got there.
No, the first hour of this show. After
of this show.
This show, yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, right.
Bored.
Oh no, that's horrible, General Sorrow. We need to pray. General Sorrow's having issues, probably by medicine, but the worst case is dementia. Traveling Fools, welcome. Tomorrow is the open panel, by the way.
We're here.
Just to give you a heads up. Splatter, let's finish this video.
Okay.
So we can get the heck out of here, so we can prepare for our double header tomorrow night.
Yeah, I'm trying to get something to eat. Okay.
the next 52 weeks. Some of the things might be bigger than others. Some of them might be as small as going on a walk somewhere I've never been before. But the idea is that I want to do 52 things I have never done before for the next year and hopefully more of my life. And if you're keen on slowing down time and getting more out of your own life, I'm going to challenge you to do the same.
Pause. Is that it? Actually, that's it.
It is.
Okay. All right. I'm going to say something here. What he just said is actually a worthwhile. General Sorrow, yes, it happens to be Splatter's birthday. He walked away, but it's Splatter's birthday.
Yay!
Yay, let's give him a birthday donut. Yay.
Woohoo! Only happens once a year.
You've become the birthday donut.
Yay.
What I was gonna say. Oh, what he just suggested, right? That's actually a worthwhile New Year's resolution, is to do 52 new things in the year. One new thing a week. But better and more likely to be done is 12 things. One a month. I think most people could do that. One new thing a month. But again, I don't think we need to do that. You can if you want to. I think our memory is just fine. And even the most mundane things can be ingrained in our brain permanently. I don't know. But I'm sticking with my theory. My theory is time is speeding up because we're in a reality where time moves faster. It's the only thing that explains why 1 1,000, 2 1,000, or 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi doesn't work anymore. Time would have to speed up by, like, I don't know, 5 minutes to erase all that. And that's just not something we're told has happened. So, we're told it. It's not just, you're getting older. I believe that can play a part, but no. It doesn't explain the 1 1,000, 2 1,000.
No.
Getting older. And like I said, I would like you, if you have a theory, besides it's just us getting older, please put it in the comments. I'd love to hear your ideas as to why time is speeding up. Or is just faster, a constant. It's just faster here. I also believe it's possible that we're in the end times, and like the Bible said, time will speed up, and that would make time speed up continuously, consistently. So that's also a possibility as well, in my opinion. Do you guys agree, disagree?
Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah, I think that, maybe us getting older might have a little bit to do with it or whatever, but yeah, it doesn't explain the 1 Mississippi or 1 1,000 at all.
I agree.
Yeah, and I got something. I'm sharing something that I just found interesting. Going back to the annual life expectancy.
Yep, adding your
It'd be real quick. Yeah. I could have swore, I remember back in the Bible, like they were living 800-900 years, and Methuselah lived, I don't know how long.
That's what they say, yes.
Right, but I just always thought that the life expectancy was going down, but according to this chart, since 1850 in America, it's constantly going up.
Yeah, but who's to say that if we were to zoom that out and get to like 1200 BC, that it doesn't go up the same way in the opposite direction?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess the weirdest part was when it got up to it was like 2018, 2019 was 78.9, and then 2020 it drops to 77. And then
gee, I
you know,
wonder
like
why.
there was that dip right there in 2020, and then
Wait a minute.
projected.
Hold up. Look at the dip in 2020. Look how little that dip is compared to the other two dips behind it.
All right, this is
What was that dip? That was the
1918.
Spanish flu. Look at the Spanish flu compared to COVID. Move your cursor. Look at the size of the Spanish flu dip
versus
compared to
COVID.
COVID. And what's
This
the other one?
COVID
The
here, this one up here?
1800s?
Yeah. This one is 1864.
That would be the Civil War.
31 year life expectancy. That's crazy.
Oh my God. Yeah. See, look. Yeah. COVID was nowhere near as deadly, and there's your proof right there, as they claimed.
And by 2098, we're expected to average age is expected to be 89. No, thank you.
Amazing. Look at that. Charts don't lie, people.
People lie.
I mean, if they're accurate, if they're made with actual data, charts don't lie.
That's right.
Look at the little blip. The little blip right there.
Just a little tiny tibby up here.
I mean, the ripple effects of the Spanish flu are worse.
Yeah, that one.
You see the ripple effects of the Spanish flu? The little jaggedy line?
Oh yeah.
Because there was another war going on at the time.
It took it all the way to
And that was worse.
1937.
Was that?
Yeah.
Yeah, World War One. What's behind it? What years? What's behind
year?
the big blip?
Oh, behind the big blip is 1904.
Well, we've got the sinking of the Titanic. We've got 1912.
Yeah, 1913.
Guys, help me.
there was
What's
a dip.
1912, 13? Those years sound familiar. Yeah, the Great Depression.
Yeah. How about the Hindenburg?
Oh, Unbroken says, I think those ages in the Bible were actually type of code.
I think is the air was more pure. It is possible we actually did live that long.
Actually, no. According to science, the air was so oxygenated that it was actually harder. Like our bodies needed to evolve for this atmosphere compared to them. That there was so much oxygen in the air that fires could abruptly start in forests. That's what they claim.
Oh yeah.
And spontaneously combust.
Yeah, that's it. That's the word. Spontaneously combust. Thank you. That's what they claim.
Yeah, well, it's the same scientists that think we came from an amoeba.
Yes. Also the same scientists that say that, the global warming. Mind you, if you go back to like
You mean climate change?
Al Gore.
There is no
Al
globe.
Gore said that we'd be underwater by now in Florida, and we're not. So.
Yeah, right. And all the rich people and politicians are still buying beachfront property.
Yes, they are.
Exactly. The
Yes,
climate
they
is
are.
just changing at the same rate it always has.
Yeah.
It goes up, it goes down. Sometimes it's colder, sometimes it's warmer. It's just like it depends.
All right, I think it's time for shout outs. Don't
Oh,
you?
hey, real quick, I got one more question. Like,
Yeah.
I don't mean to give you more work, but I can't remember who it was that said in the chat the thing about the donuts make me go nuts or whatever. And I totally remember that from The Office. I've seen that episode many times. And so I got a question, like, what is that line? What is he shout out the window? Does he say donuts make me go nuts, or your donuts make me go nuts? Because it could just be me, but I'm curious what the chat has to say about that, if they remember that episode.
Yeah, I would have to defer to the chat because I've never actually watched The Office. I've only seen like a couple random episodes.
Yeah, I didn't know it was a good show till it was too late.
Yeah. So go nuts make me donut, or donuts make me go nuts, or your donuts. Does he say your at the beginning? I guess that's what my question is.
I need to go rewatch The Office, or watch it because I never watched it in the first place.
Yeah, no, yeah, it was a good show. Yeah.
Well, I think so now. I realize that I've seen a couple of episodes, and it is a good show. But the name of it is just Office, yuck.
Oh well, Tobin says that he said that just because it rhymes. So it wasn't even because he's seen it on the show. But as soon as he said that, I knew that line from The Office. Like when he started his own paper company, and he was picking up Pam at like 5 o'clock in the morning. But anyway, yeah, it looks like nobody's answering. But maybe I'll put a poll up or something, because just in case you're wondering, it's your donuts make me go nuts now. And I don't remember him saying your. He was just like, donuts make me go nuts. But now he says your. So.
All right, hold on. Let's see. Let me get this off the screen for starters. Let me get that banner off the screen. Okay, that's better. That's better. I'm looking in the chat for answers.
Yeah, I've been watching the chat. I don't see any answers. So.
Can't remember. Hello, Jennifer Richardson. Good to see you. Let's see.
Yeah, I'll have to look and see if I can. I searched the memes. That's how I found it. I'm like, so I'll have to see if I can search for some residue of just the way I remember it.
All right.
Give me a minute, Spider. I'm going through the chat.
I can't just end it.
No, you can't. Okay, guys.
We go over
So
to
like
Ken's.
I said,
Ken's got Gordon on.
Oh yay! Let's go crash his show later. Jeez, no thanks.
Joe Dirt and Glenn from Boston.
Oh, Joe Dirt, well, not too bad. He's all right.
Gordon.
Yeah, not him. Anyway, what were you saying, Sandy?
I was saying, well, first of all, hi to I1T. What you got going on tomorrow, D-Man? Well, D-Man, tomorrow night we're going, and Lev Kung Fu, hello. Tomorrow
hey, Lev.
night, that's what I was going to say. Give me a minute. I have to write down I1T and Lev Kung Fu. Good to see you guys. All right, so tomorrow night, fingers crossed, we should have a Shifty Sunday. But don't count on it. But fingers crossed, we should have it. And then after, it will be an open panel. And Splatter is going to choose the topics. It's his birthday.
What?
Yeah, you have time to think about it. I'm letting you know now. You get to choose the topic for the panel tomorrow night. It's birthday boy's choice. You got to think of something.
Do I get a choice?
Well, no. You got to... I'll help you if you can't figure out one, but you should pick it. Anyway. So, back-to-back shows tomorrow night. That's why we're going to get out of here now. I think it's time for shout-outs, like I was saying before.
Whoa.
All right. And guys, do you like the background like this? Changing color?
I like that it changes colors. That's cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if it was distracting or not. Jennifer says, happy birthday, Splatter.
Thank you.
Okay. I didn't know if it was distracting. Hunter says, I predict a 95% chance that Shifty Sunday will not happen. And I'm going to tell you that Hebrew has shifted his priorities back to the show. He will probably be back tomorrow night.
Oh, yeah. We'll see.
The way you said that and laughed. We shall see. I will keep you posted. I will make a post and let you know.
I'm old now.
What'd you say?
I said I'm old now.
You're old now?
Yeah.
No, you're not. Not until you're 80. I'm sorry to anyone that's 80 out there. But not until you're 80.
They'd be going, hey, what'd she say? Did she say maybe?
Oh my gosh. All right, yep, time for shout outs. Here we go, guys. Tonight in the chat, you're not going to believe. Chow Fun. Chow Fun, just in time. Let me add you to my list. Oh my. Just in time. Okay, got Chow Fun. Is there anyone else lurking in this chat that I don't have on my list?
It could be. There's 53 watching.
I know there's 53 watching. You know what, guys? I have to say it again because there's 53 watching. Guys, please do me a favor, double check, make sure you hit like on the stream. Subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you're still subscribed because Analog Lime was unsubscribed by YouTube. So make sure you're still subscribed. Ring the bell so that you're notified because the weekday shows are random. That'll help, hopefully, let you know when we go live. Also, if you can, please send donuts. Donuts are very much needed and very much appreciated, but never, ever required. Thank you for listening, and thank you for being here tonight, guys, with sprinkles on top.
Yes, best,
Okay.
best chat in the world.
They are the best chat in the world. 1,000,000,000%. Subbed and liked, says Spider-Bite. Thank you. Nothing will make me unsubscribe. Thank you, Astro.
Except YouTube.
Except YouTube might do it to you. You always got to like just double check once in a while.
Yep.
Okay, so as I was saying, it is time for the shout outs.
Third time's a charm.
Third time is a charm. The charm. It is the charm. Here we go. Okay. First in the chat tonight was Super Mario Brothers 3. I haven't said that in so long. Besides earlier tonight.
I was gonna say at the beginning of the show, you said it.
Aw. David A.K. Logan Freeman says, this is the really one of the last channels I listened to, Sandy. You're the best all. Aw. That's so sweet.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I like David.
Jennifer. What's a donut, Jennifer? A donut is donations. That's just the nickname that the chat started calling them. Specifically, Noise Guru and Push Buttons started calling donations, tips, donuts. Links are in the ticker and in the description, in case anyone was curious. Okay. No, that's too hard to say.
Donutchin.
All right. Like I said, first in the chat tonight was Super Mario Brothers 3, followed by Go-Kart Bob, Ken Raz, Daniel Riffle, Astro Fugitive, Who Cares, Jessica S, Blue Pac-Man 13, FAP, David, aka Logan Freeman, Golden Sai, Richard Minnick, Damian R, The Mind, Dr. Bob's Nightmare, Kimberly F, Ronan the Voice, Rodney Letman, Tristan Trouble, The Fourth Wiseman, Parody Mike, Grand Tour Richard, Speedy Romans, Mel WD40, Tim Mothman, Little Cam 51, Sonia Galactic, Flat 6, Tellum, Curse 0, Levi Love, Salad, Unbroken, Daniel Wiley, Blue Riders DG, Woofy, Analog Lime, OA, Curtis, Preliminal, Tales Told in the Dark, Spiderbite is here, Joe Monk, Runarua Zuru Gaming, Call for Zero, Andrew Rushton, Kitty Caddywhack, Adam for Christ, Tobin Schwing, Granola Grin, Shari Ives, The Honorable Honest Hunter O'Hero, Michael Fontaine, D-Man 216, General Sorrow, Traveling Fools, Jennifer Richardson, I Want Tea, Lev Kung Fu, Chow Fun. Did I miss anyone?
Every bullet so far.
I mean,
real or not for real? No,
yeah, obviously Josh and Splatter. I'm hiding under the desk for roll call. You can't see me, says the fourth wise man. Nope, I got you. I got you.
I got you.
Is there anyone else while Splatter's there?
Sing for us, Splatter.
Aw, thanks, FAP. But really, Philly is great if you're in the right areas. And if you don't have to live here and pay the taxes and extra fees and stuff. It's a great place to visit. Depending on, make sure you're in the right areas.
Yeah. Did you say Traveling Fools?
Huh? Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yep. And I let Traveling Fools know tomorrow is the open panel.
All right. Yeah.
Well, everyone, that is it for us tonight. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, for putting up with videos that I did not vet.
Yeah. I told you should send them to me first. Let me vet them. And then we can still get your pure reaction. And I can tell you if they're, if they're worth it or not.
Yeah, I think we're going to do that from now on.
Yeah, I'm happy to do that. Yeah.
Thank you. All right, everyone. We will see you tonight. Like I said, keep an eye out for the posts. As soon as I know if Hebrew is having a show or not, I will post it. Okay? So, and regardless, if Hebrew doesn't have a show, we have a show. So, as of right now, our show is tomorrow night at 12:30 a.m. Eastern. But if Hebrew has a show, it could run later. So I'm going to work on putting the show up tonight. I'm going to set it for 12:30 a.m. Eastern, but it may be later if Hebrew has a show. All right. You know what time it is, guys. Say goodnight, guys.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
Happy birthday, Splatter.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, everyone. Get some rest. We'll see you tomorrow night. Good night, everyone.
Night.
Good night, guys.
Smash the two, smash the two, smash the two, smash the two. Turn the strap up, 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 turn the strap up. Please turn it off. Why must we watch Friends? 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 I've seen this show about 1,000,000 times. Not even funny when I'm drunk or high. Why must we watch Friends? Why must we watch Friends?
Is that freaky?
Watch Friends.
Wait a minute.
This reality is not going to be very pleasant when all the good people leave.
I'm telling you now for the 100th time.
Isn't even close. How could you say otherwise? The land's
everybody. Hebro77 here.
I'm doing good. Now that I'm home and off work.
Why must we watch Friends? That laugh track is so annoying to me.
Fog that's happening over across everywhere.
No. Pastor of Muppets.
This Asian man propagate, never too late. Yes.
Working on. Maybe it's cold outside.
Part of your world, it flipped back again.
We all come from different realities, like I explained last week.
Watch TV sleep down and cat goes belly. Why must we watch Friends? 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 Why must we watch Friends?